All right, you guys, I'm ready to get started. I know, y'all, I'm late with this comedy. I hope you guys get the notification and join in with me. But let's get to these comments. I'm so excited. What video comments? Hey. Oh, y'all, I'm on the wrong video. I thought I was on the right one. Apparently, I'm not. How do I keep doing this? Oh, okay. Oh my God, I keep pressing the same the same video. Oh God. Okay. I guess that's because that was my last video, so I kept pressing on it. So what's going on? How's everybody doing? Are we excited? It's almost over, y'all. The season is almost over. I am like, it's a bittersweet for me because I enjoy reviewing it. I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy like reading the comments and going back and forth, agreeing with each other, debating with each other. Like I really enjoy all that we be doing. So it's gonna be bittersweet for me. So I really hope that you guys, join in and watch put a ring on it with me, and then maybe we could do like a comedy for that. Trying to make that like my next show that I reviewed, like my next big one. But I it's not my fault. Like I work full time. I had to do my daughter hair. Like to get up here tonight, like I just got finished doing Milan hair. Milan, look, I'm about to show y'all her hair. It's so cute. It's so cute. Milan, come here. Come on. Hi. Isn't it cute? Okay, bye. She got unicorn braids. Yes, we got 2 episodes left, y'all. I can't. And they're coming on back to back. So thankfully, I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. So hopefully, I can get Wednesday's episode up Wednesday night, and then maybe Thursday's episode up Thursday night. I don't know. Hey, April. Yeah, I'm trying to get through. Y'all. So let me ask y'all something before we really get like started. Um, I was thinking about doing Ready for Love, but I don't know if it's going to be oversaturated. Like right now, I feel like Married at First Sight reviews are so oversaturated that it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm thinking that's why I wanted to do Put a Ring on It because it's new. Not too many people reviewing it, so it'd be cool. But I don't know. I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna put a ring on it because it's good. All right, let's get into these comments. Y'all. I'm glad we don't have to wait for the reunion. Right, it's gonna come right after. Like, y'all, it's coming right after. Like one night we get decisions, the next night we get a reunion. Like it's gonna be lit. This week is definitely gonna be lit. I don't know why I feel anxious. I feel like I got more like second guessing a lot of these couples than I did the first time. Like last season, we knew who wasn't gonna make it. We knew who was gonna make it. We knew who was lying. But like after watching the episode with Amelia and Bennett, when Amelia started talking about she when Amelia started talking about she really wanted to be on the TV show, I was like, ooh, this should have been something we should have been discussing earlier. Like, why we just now was watching this? You know what I mean? Put a ring on it. Yes, put a ring on it. It's good. It's good. You gotta watch it. I'm reviewing it. We already one season. I mean, this is the first season. One episode down. It's gonna be more to come. I think we still know who is and ain't. But if I was Bennett, I was Brian. But this is the thing. I think she really just fell in love with him. Like she didn't know it was going to be him. You know what I mean? She didn't know it was going to be him. So I think that adds the excitement to it because she didn't know it was going to be Bennett. Like she knew she was coming on the show, but then it was like, oh my God, I know him. Oh my God, I've had chemistry with him. Oh my God, I kind of like him. 2 days and it will be 26 years for me. Black love does last. Right. 26 years. Congratulations. I need to know the secrets. Y'all just gonna have to tell me what's the secret to staying married, y'all. I need to know because woo, this ain't it, y'all. It get rough sometimes, okay? What you mean? Amelia and Bennett won't last forever? Right. It's cool that they just met, that they never exchanged numbers, so they never really got that time. I think it was fake for them too. I think Amelia thought it would be a cool thing to do. They found someone just as quirky as her, and then next thing you know, they come in there and they fall in love. Respect? Yeah. Respect. Cause you know what they say, you know how they say love isn't enough. I always try to take that into consideration. Like, what do you mean by love isn't enough? Y'all, I'm gotta get my relationship segments going. All right, so Slade by Reality. Oh, he just congratulated me on getting my 1K. Thank you, Slade. Um, yeah, so thank you. So Angela said, letting Miles rub her feet is Karen's version of affection. See, I don't let you touch me. They are not a good match. See, I let you touch me. They are not a good match. Where is the place she keeps trying to be put? Where's the place she keeps trying to be put? I'm glad Miles know his character, his worth, and finally has expressed that he needs more than Karen is offering at this point. I totally agree with that, Angela, because it's like, why, what she keeps saying, oh, I want him somebody to put me in my place. I want somebody to put me in my place. Like, girl, you an adult. Shouldn't nobody have to put you in your place but you? You know what I mean? Like, why should somebody have to put you in your place? I need you to make it make sense to me. I put it in there. I put the link in. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Y'all, I was so stupid. I was sitting there like, oh, I'm monetized. I'm monetized. We gotta do our celebration, but y'all, I've been so busy. So I think I'm gonna try to do it sometime this week going in. Chloe, you better thank God Mr. Johnson took pity on you and married you. You won't be lost. Let me tell you something. I would definitely be lost out here. Okay. My husband, y'all understand when I say that he's the backbone to everything, like he legit is the backbone to everything. It's so sad. Like, you know how they be like, oh, the women take care of the house? That's not me. That's not me. It's all my husband. So MOT said, Angela Daniels, I was thinking the exact same thing about the foot rub. Right, what's up with her? Rub my feet. Just 2 days ago, you ain't even want to sit next to the man on the couch, but you want him to rub your feet. I told you she feel entitled, y'all. She feel entitled. So Angela said that was hard to watch. I wanted him to say no. I can't say that Miles would have been my type walking in, but after 4 months lockdown up with a good man that completely adores you and all you want him and all you want him to rub your feet, something ain't right. Hey cousin, thank you. Take it. Shut up, okay? God balanced me and my husband very well, okay? He balanced me and my husband very well. But no, so look, y'all, I was watching the season over. Like I was watching the episode over because I was doing my little clips and stuff. Because I was actually going to do clips of the scenes and then my reaction to those scenes, and it was some best, so I deleted all of it. But anyway, um, uh, da, 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 da in the beginning when they was at the bar, she said to him, they always talking about what kind of man they want. Remember? And they was like, oh, I want a good man. And she was like, I'll take a good man. Karen was over there, I'll take a good man. And then she get a good man and she don't know how to act with him. I was sitting here like, tag, I wish I could replay this. She want a good man. Same thing. Oh, what's her name said that too? Christina. Them all in there talking about how they want a good man. And they want a good man. And then they get a good man. I don't know. I ain't gonna say Henry is a good man, but they get a Miles and then act like they don't know what to do with him. But she did say she wanted someone that was patient, and that's what she got. That's exactly what she got. So then Ashley Too Sweet said, Karen is just not attracted to him. Remember before the wedding, she had a breakdown because she found out who he was through social media and said he wasn't her type. This relationship was over before it started. LOL. I agree. The first time Karen got in there and was like, oh, I know who he is. I know what he does. He's just so emotional. Like, he's just like so emotional. I was like, oh my God. Like, it was over. Then she got in front of him and said she ain't say nothing bad about the guy. Right. She tried to bring he tried to bring up sex and she left. She said she felt threatened. Yeah, she doesn't know what she wants. She just want what she just knows it's not math. She wants somebody to put her in her place, Anthony. That's what she said. I want somebody to put me in my place. Period. She wants somebody to be like, shut up. Like, what? What's wrong with her? I don't know what's wrong with her, y'all. I don't know. Why do women have this mindset that a man has to be real aggressive towards you in order for you to want them? That don't make no sense to me. Where does this mentality come from that women want these men to be so aggressive that they can't even express their feelings to them? That's just some weird stuff to me, if you ask me. So then Angela said, hey girl, hey girl. The comment read was super fun. No, yes, it was. It definitely was super fun last week. She needs to be put in her place. I don't know. We need to put her in her place now. We've been trying to put her in her place. She don't want to listen. She don't want to listen. But she said, no lie, Woody's confession of feelings was so raw and beautiful. But Amani didn't seem to know what to do with it. Amani she does not reciprocate the way that Woody does. It's like Woody be putting his whole heart out there. I mean, he be spilling it. And she just be like, oh, that's nice. Yeah. The only time, like, when she's reassuring, that's for sure. Like with him, she's definitely reassuring, but she never puts out like her feelings and emotions the same way Woody does. I wanted her to reciprocate that, but anyway, she left all those 4-letter words fly about her food. Those 4 letters words fly about her food, but didn't throw love words back at him at the table. Interesting. Right. When it came to that food, she had all types of words to say. All types of words to say, but she ain't had nothing to say after he done poured out his whole heart. I'm like, oh my God, you say all that. Chicken wings. Um, chicken wings and French fries. Only if they could put ketchup on my French fries and hot sauce and ketchup on my chicken. I'm so, oh, well, then just give me some chicken wings and rice because I don't want no plain French fries. Amani is going to get hurt Woody down the line. You think so? Why you think Amani going to hurt Woody down the line? I think it's a producer's edit with Amani because she has a psychics degree. They're not showing everything. So I know I got a feeling they're not showing everything. I definitely do feel like that. But I do feel like, well, why would they not show her reciprocating all that love that he just poured out to her? I wanted it. I definitely wanted it. Kimberly Williams said, I think the producers you talking about my food order, leave me alone. Hey D. Rice. Hey D. Huh? Fried rice. At 30, I don't want to deal with a toxic man. Miles ain't for everybody. Karen met him in the middle. Meet him in the middle. Right. So this is the thing. I don't know why women got that mentality. And I'm not gonna lie, because even when I was younger, it was always you want a roughneck, like you want someone a little dominant. But as you get older, you want someone who is in touch with their feelings, someone who's nurturing to your children and you. You know how hard it is to try to express your feelings to a man and he's just looking at you crazy? Or he think you too emotional, you too sensitive, and you too all of that. She better embrace that good man. They didn't show the scene. So I saw a spoiler on that, but we're not going to talk about the spoilers yet. Okay, should we? We did yet, y'all, because we had decision day. But I did see a spoiler that was saying that they didn't show her reciprocating any of like affection towards Miles, even though she did. She definitely did, because they had a picture of her kissing him in the bed. I saw that picture. No spoilers, right? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, so then Cliff said, if I was Bennett, I would rather consider saying no after Amelia said she didn't come on the show for love. It didn't think she was ready for marriage. Makes me feel like she's a flake and won't stay with him. Bennett's friend was 100% right. Amelia's dreams about her eating Bennett lets me know she's a man eater, like the song said. She a man eater? I thought that was supposed to be like good and never mind. Let me mind my business. What you meant by that, Cliff? I'll let you explain it. But but I do feel like Bennett's friend did have a point. Like it definitely is going to take more than 4 months for you to make that big decision to move with people. But then again, like I said, I've seen people like fall in love, get married, and everything within like the first two to 3 months, and it lasts. So who are we to say that it's not real? You know what I mean? But his friend was right though. Like obviously, we still meeting Amelia's representative because she's sitting and she just now telling him that she really came on the show just to come on the show. Like she thought it would be cool. Mm. I don't know, y'all. But Amelia rubbed me wrong this whole episode, though. Bennett's friend was harsh, but was speaking straight facts. Right. He was harsh, but he was definitely. I don't understand for the life of me why they put this right before decision day. Because they wanted us to start, picking a different side, like, because everything was going so good between them. So they wanted us to like be unsure if they was going to stay together by throwing that in at the end. I don't know. The way they set this show up this year was mad weird. It was weird. The way they set it up was weird. Like we didn't get any drama or anything from Amelia and Bennett to the episode before decision day. What we wow. The whole time they was in the like La La Land having the most beautiful relationship ever. And then like all the turbulence come the day before decision day. And I think Amani blew that whole situation out of whack when he said that he probably catch a fit and throw tables and stuff like that. Yes, I would too. Like, what are you talking about? It's all for ratings. Yeah, because they want us to tune in to make us think that they not going to get married when I know they getting married. We all know they getting married. So then Desiree said, was I alone when Bennett's friend with that hat gave more face than commentary? He clearly was not in agreement to Bennett's choice to go through the process. He was killing me. I was so glad that Miles finally told Karen, I can give you what you want, but I need to know that you are my girl. You want the girl that you want to be with me. I get what she's saying. So she's saying that give you what you want. Right, I agree. When Mal said, I can be that man that you need, but I need you to be my girl. Like I can't even say sex around you without you thinking talking about you feeling unsafe. So how you expect me to, take the lead and do all this other stuff when every time I even approach the situation, you get up and run. And the same day. Wait. Is that a spoiler? Is any annoying to me when Karen asked Miles for a foot? Yes, we was all annoyed when she asked for that stupid foot rub. And then got the nerve to have an attitude because it seemed like he didn't want to give it to her. The girl feel entitled. She definitely feel entitled. It's disgusting. It's so disgusting how entitled she feels. So then Antonique said, anyone who is reading tarot cards, they're a witch. But sex before marriage can blind you to the realities of who a person truly is and if they're right for you. But with that being said, the fact that there is little to no intimacy is a problem. You don't have to force attraction. Either it's there or it's not. And it's just not there for Karen. Exactly. It's just not there for Karen. Either it is or it's not. And it's just not. So I don't know how they gonna go forward. But then again, maybe she's just one of those people that's not comfortable in front of the cameras because she did say she don't like PDA, right? So maybe she just don't like doing all of that when the cameras is around. Maybe they got a little situation like Olivia and Brett had when they was in the house or laying on the couch and hugged up and playing and stuff. Maybe they be doing that on the low. If it wasn't for the show, Bennett would have no income. All his part-time jobs were shut down due to COVID-19. Besides, he was living off less than 20K a year, hence the letter to his younger self. Right, right. So around the way, girl next door said, I'm just saying, when you put all the little things together, in addition to her admitting she loves being followed around with cameras, she did say that. Miss Homecoming Queen, Amelia loves to be the center of attention. I think it's what the young people call clout chasing. Yes, she is definitely a clout chaser. I don't know. It's like she always saying it. Now Around the Way Girl really just opened up my eyes and made me start noticing it because ever since she said it, I'm like, you right. Every time I turn around, she busting out in a song. She busting out with a crazy dream. She busting out with something like extra, like Amelia, chill out, sis. Chill out. Oh, JJ, you can turn that down. I was talking to y'all. I'm ready for the reunion too. I definitely could go without the decision day. Because I feel like just tell us who said yes, who said no, and keep it moving. They want to draw everything out. We done been through this. This is why they got to put the episodes on back to back because they done drew out the whole thing. They done drew it out. But I'm kind of excited it's over, and I'm kind of sad it's over. It's a mixed emotion with me. Angela said, I definitely could see that Amelia has been extra this entire time. Maybe that's why she didn't trip about the tiny house and aimless life. She already knew it didn't matter. Right, because she just was like, I'll get along with anyone, even a snowman. Even a snowman, I'll get along with anyone. Girl, girl. And the whole charade at the wedding with her friends on the unicycle. Oh yeah, she was definitely here for the TV in the beginning. I'm not gonna say she ain't find love, but she definitely had a motive. She definitely had a motive. And she better not play Bennett because if she played Bennett after he's moved to Virginia with her, I'm gonna find her. Okay, I'm gonna find her myself. So TT Max said, "Where are the experts? I have been wondering for 2 seasons why they are absent. Right? We still trying to figure out where they at. They pop in 2 times out the whole season. But anyway, um, Karen, Miles, Christina, and Henry can use that guidance. If the counselors are not going to show the people, are not going to show, the people should be able to leave without penalty. You clearly see they need help, but no lifelines, just forced to make it through. Run, Miles, run. Right. Well, these experts don't care about them. The Atlanta season, oh yeah, I'm here for it. Amelia. Hey, Janice. Hey, thank you. We did. I finally did it. I finally did it. You'll be there soon. You'll be there soon on your other channel, right? Amelia and Amani be the reason other relationships don't last. Why you feel like Amelia and Amani gonna be the reasons the other relationships don't last? Cause they so nosy. Cause people comparing their relationship to theirs. Why do you feel that way? But I think TT Mac got a point. If the experts is not going to do their job, then they might as well not blame them for wanting to leave. They might as well blame them for, not wanting to leave. They should be penalized for it at all. So Marvina, y'all, let me shout out Marvina. Marvina been looking me out too, okay? Marvina out there trying to get me on lives with other people, and I really, really appreciate her. She's been riding with me for a long time too. So I'm just going to shout her out real quick. So Marvina said, "How does someone blackmail you with no evidence? I find it strange. Why didn't he walk? Why didn't he walk? It was past 8 weeks. Is he saying for a bigger check, not blackmail? So that's my thing. Now listen to this, y'all. Now hear me out. Do y'all really think that Christina is blackmailing Henry? Like, do y'all really think she blackmailing him? Are you back? Okay, so I don't know. I feel like she might be blackmailing him. I can see Christina blackmailing him because remember she was like, now it's some things I wish I would have never said and done, and I don't know why I be doing that. Like I don't know why I do stuff like that, and blah 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 blah. I feel like yeah, she might really be blackmailing him. Maybe Amelia, not Amani. So Dwight said, how many have told his friends about the gay issue, but production chose not to show it? Henry, no. He said Henry may have told his friend about the gay issue, but production chose not to show it. No, Henry said that he didn't tell Kristen. He said it. He said I didn't tell Kristen. And I was wondering why. Like you telling her everything else. You telling the camera, you telling Woody, but you ain't telling your bestie, your side boo. You ain't do none of that. I find that weird. I definitely find that really, really weird. Don't come in here being aggressive. I'm not Karen. I don't.
Shut up, yo. Can you hear me clear?
Huh?
You can hear me good?
Yeah. Let me turn up my computer. Go ahead.
What I was saying about Amelia and Amani, I feel like they're not all in, like they're mates. That's why I feel it's gonna fail.
You mean like because Amani never reciprocate all the love and emotion that would be throwing out there?
Is that, and then it's her attitude and her need to feel like she has to put him in his place. After a while, that's going to become annoying. Like it's okay right now because they're in their honeymoon stage, but after a while, it's gonna be like I'm a grown man. Don't talk to me like this, and I feel like it could break them apart.
Oh,
And I
I
feel
can
like,
see
and
that.
a part of me feel like she holds back from putting her all in.
Who?
And with
Amani?
yeah, and with Amelia,
Okay.
she's just a flake, and I just feel like eventually she's just gonna be done with him.
You. So this is my thing. Hold on. Let me put the link back in. So Autumn, all you gotta do is click on the link and it'll direct you. Just click on the link and it'll direct you, okay? But I can understand what you're saying when it comes to Imani. I do realize that she always put Woody in his place, but I think that most wives put their husbands in their place. I mean, she does it when I think it's kind of necessary to a certain extent. But I mean, if he hasn't had a problem with that right now, I don't think he probably will later on down the line because he
No,
might
that's
need
not
that
true.
structure.
I mean, he might be one of them dudes that don't care, but sometimes think you let things slide in the beginning because it's so new. But after a while, it's not new, and you get used to a person. Then you're like, yo, they still talking to me crazy.
But you see how she keeps him calm though, because he always ready to go. So it might be a good balance.
I mean, keep him calm. Like how? What? Because he's playful and joyful. Like he's not angry or anything like that.
No, but I mean, like sometimes he could just be a little over the top. There's some,
But
you
that's
know those
who.
people
But
that
that's.
just be over the top, and you just be like, just
I
chill
get what you're
out.
saying, but that's who he is. That's not gonna change. That's who son
But
is.
but I think that it's good for her to be able to, notice, okay, there's a time like, all right, well, yeah, like chill out a little bit because that can be annoying too.
Last time I checked, that ain't his mama.
Oh Lord.
I'm just being real. That's not his mother. He's not. He's who he is all his time. He didn't come into the relationship to not be who he is. He came into a relationship to find love and be accepted. Not saying you don't have to tweak certain things about yourself if things don't work for your partner, but I'm one. And I just think with her personality, she's kind of bossy. It's just gonna work against their relationship. And
I can get what you're saying.
with Bennett, I just think Bennett eventually is gonna look at things like she's really not in it for the long haul. Like I would have serious doubts right now if I was him. Like I
Right.
know he love her, so I know he's not gonna say no. But that would be tough for me to say yes.
It would be tough for you to say yes after what she said that she
And
doesn't.
just to get past that, Christina ain't blackmail that boy. Right.
I think she blackmailed him.
This is my thing. I don't see how you could blackmail somebody with something like that if there's no proof to it. Like I could like if I
Oh,
told you
right. I get you.
I
I
could
got you.
blackmail you that you was cheating, I'm gonna have the proof.
You're going
So if
to have
somebody
proof
told me
that it's true.
right, so if you know she lying, how is she blackmailing you? That's
Good
the only part that I
point.
don't get. That's
Good
I don't trust
point.
him.
Oh, okay. So now I'm thinking different too. Ow. Okay, wait.
I'm just waiting for the reunion because on the reunion after she done watched the show, I feel like she gonna go off, and I feel like there's gonna be a confrontation between him and Brett as well.
Oh, you think so? You think it's about to be a fight?
No, it ain't gonna be no fight, but they gonna have words.
You think it's gonna be intense like last season's reunion?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Last season reunion was intense. Okay.
Could you imagine
I'm
if
ready
Brandon
for.
was there last year?
Huh?
Could you imagine if Brandon was actually there last year?
Oh no,
Oh,
they
it would
would
have
have
been
had to
off.
shut the
It would have
production
been off the hook.
down.
Let's jump back into the comments.
Alright. Oh, okay. So Cliff just made a good point. You can't blackmail somebody unless you actually have the evidence. So now that if he's like letting her hold it over his head, then maybe she's not blackmailing him, and maybe I was wrong. Maybe a lot of us was wrong. Just a thought. Just a thought. So around the way girl said, what Henry said, you're a good writer versus what I heard. You're really good at coming up with stories and telling lies. Such a shady and condescending dig at her. Why? I don't understand why this girl said this. He's like, you're a really good writer. Really? Oh my God, it's so nice of you. I said, if she don't stop playing with me today, I cannot with her and her tears, her fake crying. And then she had to, like, she was trying to hold it back and everything. I said, if y'all don't get this girl off my screen crying because he said she's a good writer. And then the flashback of her writing about her story, the one that he said was corny. Because he did say that yo, he was clowning her, and then he gonna tell her she's a good writer. Ain't nobody got time for him and his lies. Ain't nobody got time for him and his lies. You back already?
Why are you trying me?
Oh, what happened?
Don't get on her. If she want to cry, she could cry.
Yo, she been crying. I'm tired of. No, that was the most stupidest reason to cry. She needs love. She needs therapy, and she needs real love.
She needs love. Yes, I do know she needs love, just like everybody else on the show. That's why they're there. That's why we watch. No.
She needs real love. Like she needs somebody to hold her and tell her she's worth it.
Oh my God! Listen, she
if
cried.
You can break out crying over somebody telling you you're a good writer, you.
Okay, maybe she take pride in that. What's your problem? Like, why she can't take the compliment and cry if she want to cry? Didn't you say you emotional?
I am.
All right, so stop being a hypocrite.
But she ain't take no pride in that.
Yes, but listen, what it was, he don't give her anything. So the fact that he was being nice in that moment, it meant something to her. Just like
I
I
can
feel
see.
like when she cried about what's her name, Olivia. I don't think it was
Uh-huh.
about I don't think it was totally about Olivia. I think it was about the stuff she's been through in the past with guys she feel are like Brett
Mm-hmm.
that she dated, and I think that's what brought the tears on. So she was thinking about her own life and what she been through, even though I feel she got Brett messed up. Her view of
Right.
Brett, I think, is totally wrong. But that's why she cried. But you don't say nothing when it comes to Woody crying. He done cried a couple of times. What are he crying for?
How many times we done cried? I don't remember him
Woody,
crying that
Woody
time.
cried. Woody cried before the wedding when he was sitting there with his mother.
But that was
Woody,
an emotional moment.
please, you don't even know Shorty. What are you crying for?
No, he was crying because he wanted to. He was saying that he wanted to be a better husband than his father. He wasn't crying about her. He was crying about his own journey.
Whatever, yo. He cried about that, and then he was crying at the table with Amani. So that's two times Woody cried, and it was
But
all good.
they were appropriate moments, Cliff.
How you gonna tell her what's appropriate to her? And she's a female.
Oh God, this girl was
She's
just
a,
crying.
listen. I'm not knocking anybody for crying. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But what I'm saying is, I'm not gonna say it's okay for Woody in these moments and not her. You can't tell people what means what to them.
I
That's all
still
I'm
think it
saying.
was dramatic.
It's not dramatic.
I
Listen,
felt like it was dramatic.
Look who she's married to. She gets
Yeah,
nothing.
this is true.
Like I think what's his name? Mauser cry.
If he
Let
was,
if Christina. I said Christina. If Karen just one day was just saying the most amazing things about him, he might cry because he's not used to getting it from her. That's all I'm saying.
uh,
You just a biased young lady. That's all that is.
I don't think Miles would cry.
I can see it. I
I
can see
don't
it.
see him being that emotional. I can see him being in touch with his
If
emotion,
when
but
she
not
didn't
like
come home,
that.
is nothing you could tell me that he didn't cry and we didn't see it on the camera because his
He
eyes looked
did.
very
He
watery.
did look like he was crying. Though I ain't gonna lie.
And I'm like, why is his eyes watery? He don't even know her like that.
This is true. I
But everybody is emotional in their own way.
mean, everybody's emotional, but I'm still saying it was dramatic. It was dramatic to me.
Listen, like I said last week, she could have been on her
You
Bloody
too
Mary.
low. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said she could have been on her Bloody Mary. And when y'all that time of the month, y'all could be a little emotional. Could have been that, or she just might be an emotional young lady. I don't know.
I can't hear you.
You still can't hear me?
I can hear you now. I couldn't hear you before.
I said it might have been that time of the month. Who knows? Or she just might be an emotional lady.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with being emotional because I'm a crier, y'all. I cry everything. But it was funny as hell when she bust out them tears. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it wasn't.
Why you talking?
Huh?
Why you such a crybaby?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, because I my emotions run high. There's no in between for me.
That would annoy me. If you crying for nothing, that would annoy me.
Oh, I cry for nothing. I do.
God be with
Sometimes I just feel
you.
like crying. I just gotta get it out.
I hear you. Well, I'm jumping back in the jump.
All right, bye. All right. So Danielle said Miles wants to be desired by Karen, but is in a loveless relationship with no intimate conversation, no physical intimacy. Miles sees Karen as being repulsed by him. Karen will say yes on decision day for the money. Miles will say yes because he's smitten with Karen. Miles will have to be kicked to the curb by Karen before he leaves his marriage. Doesn't want a relationship. So basically, what Danielle is saying is that basically, in order for Miles to say no or for this relationship not to work, Karen will literally have to say, "I don't want to be with you anymore." Period. It has nothing to do with being on the cycle or not. I'm right. I be crying all the time. It don't matter. No, Cliff's not part of the production, but he is very invested. There's a lot of people very invested into Married at First Sight. Like Franny's very invested. Every time Franny be on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. There's some people who really invested. Like even the Facebook group chats that I'm in, they talk about it all day long, all day long. But yeah, you're right. I agree with Danielle. She's not going to actually leave. He's not going to leave her unless she kicks him to the curb, and that's just that. So Cassie says, I don't get how Christina could think there is a chance for the marriage to work. She forgot Henry's birthday, took a 15-hour walk, and didn't tell him what was going on. And then she accused him of being gay. Like, what chances could there possibly be? Henry couldn't wait to say no, can't wait to say no on decision day. He's no prize though either. Exactly. But this is my thing. That's why I keep saying. Why they keep saying, "Oh, we gonna make it." Why she keep saying, "I'm willing to make it work. I'm willing to make it work." How? 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 Why? Why do you want to? You accuse a man of being gay. You say he don't give you nothing. You don't have no type of intimacy. He say he friend zones you, and you still talk about you want to give this marriage a chance. Christina need to let it go too. She need to just let go of any hope that she has. I don't even know why she still has hope. Henry just standing around to get to the end. He don't even act like he wants this. So I don't know what Henry is saying. I really think Christina do want real love, but she's not gonna get that from Henry. But Henry he just you could tell he don't mean it when he say it. But I think Christina be meaning it. She's delusional. Hey Simply, hey Rosemary. Cliff, I don't think I'm going to watch until Thursday. You don't think you're going to watch one until Thursday? You're not going to watch until the reunion? She is delusional. Don't talk about Cliff Girl Christina because he just got up here trying to tell me that her being emotional is okay and shit. It's not dramatic and none of that other stuff. It's still dramatic to me. Either way. Um, But yeah, Cassie was definitely right. I don't understand why or how she keeps saying she wants this to work. I don't understand why he keeps saying he wants this to work. I think Henry just trying to get through to the end because he already said he just want to be you. He just want to be you. What decision day and reunion on? Decision day is on Wednesday. Reunion is on Thursday. Oh, you saying watch decision day and the reunion on Thursday, like how they play them back to back? Y'all, that's too much. They 2 hours a piece, right? So that'd be 4 hours of Married at First Sight. Y'all be sleep. Ain't nobody got time for 4 hours at first. 4 hours of Married at First Sight in one night. 2 hours be driving me crazy. But I honestly feel like this season was kind of a struggle. It's like we talked about the same thing in circles and circles. Like nothing really new happened. Like to keep bringing up, it was like Karen still didn't like Miles. Like it was obvious. Like the couples that really were in love were like really in love. So I don't know. This season seemed like a little slow to me. Like it took a while to pick up, and even when it picked up, it wasn't like a real pickup. Yeah, I think they both 2 hours each. Mal should have left when Karen said she was scared. Right. Okay. Definitely. So Cliff said my prediction. Woody, yes. Amani, yes. Amelia, yes. Biddy, yes. Miles, no. Karen, no. Christina, no. Henry, no. Brett, no. Olivia, no. That's a lot of no's. I'm just saying that's a lot of those. So Alyssa said, I don't appreciate Lifetime showing a black man consistently being emasculated on international TV by a woman and a black woman at that. Right. What's up with that? I don't know. I don't know if we could blame Lifetime if she's the one saying it. You know what I mean, Alyssa? Can we really blame Lifetime if she's the one saying it though? She gave them, she put that word out there. So it's kind of like, it is a good comment. It's definitely good, but I feel like this is the first season we ever heard. Ooh, y'all. Okay. Remember how last season the black men was so like, they tried to make them like, so aggressive, so like Michael and Brandon was like really, really intense last season, right? So maybe they tried to like redirect it when it came up when they picked Miles and Woody. Y'all get what I'm saying? Maybe they try to redirect the direction and show like, oh, we don't feel like this is what's happening with the men. Because remember in reunion last year when Kevin and Michael got into it, and he was like, "I'm not going to tear down another black man on TV," and he was like, "I'm not. I'm a black man too," and they was having that conversation. So maybe they tried to go a different direction with the men. So maybe that's why they picked these guys who they thought would be more feminine, less masculine. Hmm. Just a thought. I could be wrong, or maybe I'm thinking too deep. Wouldn't they have the experts on just for that via Zoom? What you mean on y'all? Is the reunion in person? It is in person, right? Yeah, the reunion is in person, so this gonna be interesting. I'm ready for this. I wonder if they gonna have them sitting 6 feet apart. Well, yeah, simply I think they stand together, but I don't know why. That's the problem. Why? I mean, like I said earlier, she might be completely different when the camera stop because now she don't have to worry about the cameraman all in her business. And when they trying to kiss and hug somebody right there with a camera like this, because that got to be a little bit awkward when you want to hug and kiss up on your man and you got a camera like this, trying to catch every little moment of it. Till Dr. Pepper called out, "Yo, we need more Dr. Pepper." Period. Not Lifetime's fault. Okay, so Dwight said Amani must like to hear herself talk. Woody put his all into this process. He thinks that everything is going great. If Amani says no, then why would he care what she has to say after that? That would be rubbing salt in the wounds. He would be really hurt. Exactly. That's why I understand why she was like, this is a different side of him. Let me tell you something. If I'm thinking everything going good in my marriage and my husband comes to me talking, I want a divorce, you think I'm about to be like, no, 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 I need to hear you out. I'm gonna have a whole fit. What do you mean? What do you mean you want divorce? Everything's going great. So what she wanted him to be like, what did she want? Yes, this was filmed right after the last episode. The honeymoon came out August 29th. What's the breakthrough happened on the phone? You said watch the breakthrough? Simply, you know something we don't know. You know something because you've been saying it for the longest. Like things gonna turn around, things gonna turn around. I'm still waiting for the turnaround, girl. I'm waiting for the turnaround. So take about said, besides narcissistic, Cameron has been crazy. Christina. Oh wait, besides narcissistic Cameron, we have crazy Christina. She can't possibly think she has some kind of chance. Come on. Intuition? Right. I don't know. Christina knows she ain't got no chance. But she really do. That's why Henry was like, I don't understand how we are on two totally different like realities. We're on like two totally different realities. I'm sitting here like, oh my God. So MOT said, Karen is hung up on Miles' age. Christina is a liar. I told some people on IG last week that the kids That the kid think no difference in income was a deal breaker for Brett. He wants a house, home, family. She wants travel, social life, maybe kids. Instead of saying he learned nothing, he should have said, I learned to communicate better though. But you know what, MOT? He never thought he was a bad communicator. Remember, he said he thought he was a good communicator. Hey, Franny. Girl, you know I skipped your comment. I was just waiting for her to jump up here. I ain't about to read all that. But you know Brett not gonna say he think he communicated better because in the beginning, remember he kept saying I'm a good communicator, I'm a good communicator. And we were trying to figure out how, when, and where. Remember that part? So then around the way, girl next door said Karen operates in a pageant pose. This is nothing wrong with being poised, but how can Miles put Karen in her place when she is always so in line? If he tries to check her and she hasn't done anything wrong, he will come off as a bully. Karen says he wants her to fall apart, and she's not going to do that. How can he get you together if you won't fall apart? Y'all, she's so that daggone Karen. I'm so over her and this aggressive. I need a masculine, aggressive. Somebody put me in my place. Girl, it's not happening. Like this is not how it's going to be. Like he's not, but Miles already said like I can do that, but I have to trust you. No, Deborah, I didn't skip you. Nope. I did not skip you. Let me go back. Hold up. I did. Oh, sweat. No. I'm about to read it right now. I'm about to read it up. Y'all gotta bear with me. I be seeing the comments and then we start talking, then I move on so fast. All right, I'm reading that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Deborah. Oh my God. Y'all, Franny, she got you beat. She got you beat, Franny. Am I supposed to take a deep breath before I get ready for this? All right, y'all. Okay, let me get myself together. Let me get myself together. I gotta get okay. So Chloe. Okay, so wait. Mika, Michael, producers is playing all of us. Production has a storyline that they are trying to feed us for each couple. This is what I have peeped. This is what I have peeped. At the end of episode 3, when they showed you what's coming up the next episode, they showed what was going to be happening for the season. In one of the scenes, Miles and Karen are laying in the bed. Karen is laying above him and she leans over and kisses him. I believe it was the day that the chef came because her hair and her earrings were fixed the same way as they were from the chef episode. But they never showed us that scene in any of the episodes. It was only in that one trailer at the end of episode 3. So that tells me that there is a lot of footage that has been shot, but they put there and there but they put here and there, but it doesn't make it into an episode because they want to portray Miles as a person that is so good, but he's not getting what he needs. Yada yada yada. Okay, so that part I agree. That part I agree. We were just talking about the fact that we didn't get the chance to see the her kissing him. I saw the picture on Facebook and somebody was like, how come we didn't get to see her kissing him? Like, it's a lot of stuff that they not showing us. They not showing us any of the scenes where we see Karen put forth some effort. Now, I'm not going to say she puts forth a lot of effort, but there has been scenes where she did put up some. She did put for some, but we have not been privy to any of them. She was getting bad edits throughout the season. Decisions. I think they're going to ask Karen first, and she's going to say yes. And because she said yes, Miles is going to say yes because he knows in the back of his mind that there is some potential there, and he thinks with a little more time, maybe they can get to be to where they need to be. He also doesn't want to be divorced. I like his parents. He's a people pleaser, and the experts matched her with him. So he wants to give it every opportunity. Like his toast man at the wedding said, Miles is purposeful in every decision he makes. If he says I do, then he does. However, if they ask Miles first, he's going to say no because he's not really in love with her. My only hope for him is that it does not change after staying with her for a reasonable amount of time, that he will recognize his worth and get out of it expeditiously. The only difference will be he'll have to pay for the divorce instead of the show paying for it. But he's looking for love and not going to care about having to pay. Now, why would Karen say yes? Because on some level, it's finally dawned on her when she went home and had time to reflect that what she's asking for in a man might be what she wants, but it's not necessarily what she needs because what she was asking for wasn't working for her in the past. She was hurt by what she wanted, which has landed you here at Married at First Sight. So, girl, stop asking for it. Miles plainly told her he can be the dude she wants as long as she can be his girl, all the way ride or die. It's unfortunate, however, that he has to come down to the street level to get her to understand what he's saying, and she doesn't change. It will never last long term. That's just some of it. We got a little bit more left. She brought him an anniversary gift. She brought him his favorite snacks. She always cooking for him. We know that, and he love it. He definitely love it. Cooking is her love language. Oh, so she did buy him an anniversary gift. Okay, we definitely didn't get to see that. But right, Cliff, what she buy him? Janice, she brought him his favorite snacks too. When the record player and record is just like Iris got Keith. For real? Okay. Franny, you better get ready because you're coming next. Or you gonna leave me hanging. Um, why they didn't show it though? I wonder why they didn't show it. But I'm like Miles because my husband can cook, right? So that his love language is cooking. I'm with it. All right, so you get ready because you next. After I finish this long paragraph, the second part. Okay, so she uh okay, so this next part, I also see some clips involving Woody and Amani at the end of episode 3 that has never ever shown up on any episode either. Amani was saying we're having a disconnect. Woody was saying you're living in a fairy tale land, sweets. Then Amani says I don't want a separation. I'll just get a divorce. Then it shows her walking away and pushing a carry-on bag. In the scene I saw they were having some problems, but they want to portray to us as if they're the power couple that can get through anything, and that's why they threw the loop in the previews for the next week because nobody can believe that they want to say no. But I know there's good black love. She probably says she wants a divorce to see what it looks like if Woody flashes out. She needs to know that knows what that looks like. And if she can live with that, I'm predicting that Woody is not going to flip. He will pull his ring off and she will say, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. Just like she did with the 50% joke. Bennett and Amelia will stay together. I don't have nothing else to say about them that stink couple. Everyone else will not make it. The damn producers just got us twisted. If you just go by this episode, you would think no one is staying together. I got your I got your number, Monterey. Who is Monterey? Okay, so wait. Hold up. Y'all, good point. So we know that Woody and Imani be having some problems, right? That's why when they were saying, "Oh, we got through some stuff," and the stuff that they were supposed to be going through wasn't no big stuff. Like the whole, "Oh, we got through the whole we got through talking about whooping kids." That wasn't no real big thing. I mean, it's good to talk about, but that wasn't like no big argument. But remember how they tried to switch it up when Amani said that she had a feeling and that's why she wanted to go through his phone. But then they switched it up and she was just saying, I was just joking about wanting to go through his phone. Like that don't add up to me. Either you was joking or you really had a feeling and you wanted to go through his phone. Because as a woman, you don't say, "Oh, I had a feeling, so I wanted to go through his phone," unless you got a feeling something going on. You don't just say that. Now she's saying, "Oh, I was just joking." That don't add up to me. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying here, like it's a lot of stuff that they trying to play us. They trying to play us this season, y'all. But Deborah out here pulling out all the receipts. Okay, she was studying those previews. But what if she really did say she wanted divorce? We know they're not gonna say that. She's not gonna really say that. It didn't match the narrative, right? Moderator producer from last season will be all right, right. So Danielle said Karen knows what she want, what she should want, but that's not what she really likes. Everything she says she wants is in Mal's already. She doesn't know the meaning of the words she uses, like masculinity, real, love me, have my best interest, organic. She don't have none of that. So then Cliff replied, said Cameron wasn't willing to give Miles a shot after watching his Instagram video. She wasted Miles' time by marrying him. Y'all, she wasted everybody's time this season. Like, we don't even know who Cameron really is at this point. Like, we don't know much about her at all. We haven't seen her open up about her life, about her traumas, about anything besides the ex-boyfriend and her wanting an aggressive man. That's all we learned about her. We didn't really get much background into her growing up as a kid. We missed out on a lot of detailed information when it comes to Karen, if you ask me. It's like they just let that slide. It's like, yeah, we didn't get a lot of information about Karen this season. Mm-mm. Like, do we know who she is? Like, we can tell you some backstory on just about everybody except for her. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Maybe she just didn't want to put her life out there, but then why come on TV? Why come on TV? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But y'all, we just finished all the comments. We just finished all the comments. Woo, y'all, we finally at decision day. We here. We are here. We're a day away from decision day. And you know, in 4 months, they must have talked about some of those things. They just not showing us. They definitely not showing us. They definitely not showing us. All right, y'all. I'm putting the link in the chat. The floor is open. I'm going to open it up for a little while. We got a little bit more time, so we can chit chat for a little bit. If you want to join in, be my guest. Click the link. It'll direct you on to where to go to join in. Oh, wait. Oh, I got to give Franny. Wait, we got to read Franny message when she come in. I'll wait for you to come in, Franny. Amelia, we don't know much about either, except that she's an actress. Right. We didn't get it, but we did learn that her mother wasn't around a lot. Remember, she said her mother wasn't around a lot. She said some. I mean, we got a little bit of like history on her, like growing up. We just didn't get any of that from Karen because when Karen and Miles had that conversation, it was all about Miles and how he was growing up, and then that became too emotional for Karen. Then it became a problem. So we never got to hear her. Let me go back to these comments so I can find Franny's comment. Let me see. Let me find it. Hold on, y'all. My daughter is on her phone mad loud. Franny, I'm gonna put the link in. Just join in when you're ready. All right, you guys. All right. So yeah, um, we learned a little bit about her. What's her name? Amelia. Enough to say we got a little backstory. You don't do Franny. Yeah, I'm waiting for her to join in. She said she about to she's setting up her laptop now. Cliff, that's why I'm about to find her comment in the thing. Is Angela in here? I didn't see Angela in here either. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Franny, who say yes or no? I told y'all. Who gonna say yes? Amani gonna say yes. Woody gonna say yes. Miles is gonna say. Miles will say yes if Karen says yes first. I think. If Miles say no and Karen says yes, then Miles will turn around and say no, 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 no. I really want to stay married. Amelia and Woody, of course, they're gonna say yes. Brad, Olivia, the other two, they all said no. I can see Christina saying yes because she like to hold on to hope. I can see Christina saying, I just want to try to make it work. I just want to try to make it work. Being extra and crying. How many y'all? Oh, y'all know she. Oh God, I could just see her crying the whole time. The whole time. I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate you sticking up your middle finger at me. But tell me you can't see her say this. I just don't understand. I thought we were on a good page. I thought everything was going well after we had dinner. He said I was a good writer. I just don't get it. I told him I apologize for all the stuff that I did to him, like call him gay and hold it over his head. Like, girl. Right, Clips? I can't wait to hear him call her, him call her out either. Right, that's what we was just talking about. We was trying to figure out how can she blackmail him if she don't have proof. So the only way she could be blackmail him is if she actually does have proof and he saw it, but he lying. Now, what if he's the liar? And we've been saying Christina the liar the whole time. Y'all, we about to uncover a lot, okay? And then y'all can just go back into all the reviews and be like, Dad, Chloe was wrong this whole time. Don't blame me, blame the episodes, okay? That's all I'm saying. She playing a blackmail Henry the Met. Right. That's what we're trying to figure out. How can she blackmail somebody with no proof? You gotta have proof to blackmail somebody. So then again, maybe, just maybe, this is true. You guys don't forget to like, thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed, but hopefully you are. But if you're not, go ahead and press that subscribe button. I'm waiting for Franny to come on. Henry is low-key a liar to avoid confrontation. He definitely does lie to avoid confrontation. He acts like everything is okay when it's not. He definitely acts like everything is okay when it's not. She thinks that because Henry do what Keith did to Iris, only tell the cameras his issues. Good point. He do only tell the cameras his issues, but Christina don't make it easy to talk to, so I can understand that. Good point. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Oh my gosh, it's a good thing I went on YouTube because I didn't even see that you were live.
They not giving out my notifications.
I didn't get it, and I put post notifications on your page.
YouTube is out here trying to play me. They don't want me to be great,
man. They are trying to do the okey doke and the swindle. I tell you that.
I think they trying to, they out for me. I don't know what they got against me. I don't
You
know.
out here at your on your 1000.
Period. Period.
On your 1000, and they don't know how to act now. Hold on a second. Let me just turn my Bluetooth on. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm ready, girl.
The reunion is Wednesday. No, the last season is with the last episode is Wednesday decision day, and then the reunion is Thursday following it, right after. Woo!
Thursday.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. Did you say something? I think I lost you. Yeah, I know the reunion is on Thursday, and I know that the finale's on Wednesday. So, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to do I'm off of work Wednesday and Thursday, so my plan is right to try to shoot Wednesday night right after it go off, so I won't be like, y'all. I don't know why they do that to us this season.
I mean, I'm happy that they're doing this. Like, get it done. Like, let's just wrap it up. I'm sorry. I'm at the point now where it's just like I'm watching it out of obligation as opposed to being as not interested, because it's still interesting to me. But I remember I remember that I was watching. I'm like, oh, it's Wednesday. I tell my husband, do not speak to me from 7:30 to 10 o'clock. Like, don't speak to me, don't chat with me. But now it's just like, okay, like
it's hard to focus.
And it's like hard to watch. It's really embarrassing. Oh, look, Cliff is trying to you see Cliff is trying to throw shade at me in these comments. Cliff, you did it to yourself. Cliff, listen, Cliff, you did it to yourself.
He said that
we were in a different live. We were in a different live, Chloe. And I was like, hey, y'all. Like, in a different channel. I was like, hey, y'all. And he was like, boo, get out. And everybody, like, went on him. They was like, leave Randy alone. I was like, ha, ha, ha. That's what you get. I didn't even follow him. I said good evening. Very polite. And, he tried it. But,
definitely tried it.
He was so mad. It was like days later. I was like, I didn't know you were still mad from Monday.
Monday, he still was mad.
You see,
he was
so bothered.
He's still mad from last week.
He's mad from Monday.
I told
him to get a Snickers.
He was hungry.
Christine needs to go and fix him a meal.
Why I gotta take her ranch?
He's mad. Let's get into my comment.
Let's do it. Okay, so it said Brett and Olivia still happy about their decision. Brett friend seems tired of him. Yes,
he does.
He was just like, you didn't learn anything. He was like, you ain't like him in real life.
Yeah, I get that. Like that, the thing is, I feel like Brett is trolling us at this point. I feel like he don't care if people find him likable or not. And whatever, like, I respect it, whatever he wants to decide, right? But even the stuff he was saying, like, oh, I don't know what the swiping left is when you say no, whatever. He said, I enjoy that on the dating apps. Like, he says things, it's like, come on, Brett. Like, even if you're joking, like, people are not going to take it that way. So just, like, chill. But he doesn't care. He's using this as his stand-up stage.
Yeah, his personality is really, he don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I think, me personally, I still think that Olivia is a lot at fault here. She refused to compromise on anything. She refused to give touch. She refused to do anything. She's not cooking. She's not cleaning. She's not doing, like, she's not hugging, like, Olivia.
It's Olivia.
And
I agree.
and then you feel like you're walking on eggshells every day. Who wants to do that?
I didn't like Olivia, and to think that I thought I was really not going to like Brett, it really just switched up. Then I'm not a big fan of Brett either, don't get me wrong, but
Right.
I think that she had more to do with their marriage failing than he did.
So my thing is, and I say this, and I think I've been pretty true to this, is I'll look at an episode, right? And I judge the person. I obviously think about what happened before, but I try to judge them based on that episode. So
Right.
obviously there's been episodes where I'm like, Brett, come on, like with the bachelor party and all of that. But for the most part, I'm like, okay, he's just really dry.
Mm.
Him. So Brett and Karen are easy villains because they have such dry humor and it
Mm.
doesn't relate really well for the camera. And so the producer's like, let's eat this up. Like, this is easy, you know? So for him, like, no, I don't, I personally enjoy dry humor. I don't think he's that funny. But I can tell that it's him being like, that's just him like trying to be funny. Um,
Henry has dry humor.
Henry, now that humor I'm into.
I'm definitely into it.
I think it's because it's shady and it reminds me like of a housewives show. Like that's how it
Right.
is. Like, but I think that Olivia and Brad, I think that was the smartest decision that they could have made. Happy that they were able to, move forward. They were a bad match. Um, I have nothing else.
Nothing.
Nothing else.
Nothing. All right. So Woody and Imani, you said this is lifetime foolery. We all know that they are a great match. I hope that she wasn't really stressing him out over nothing. I want to know what's the early Woody haters have to say about him now. He'll be great. Wait, did you see? Because you came into the season late. Did you see? I think my first or second review.
I probably did, but I don't remember. Did you? You didn't
Girl,
like him, right?
I was like, I am now. Now look at me.
See, the thing is, my family, so my mom's side of the family is from Jamaica, right? And so the first few episodes I watched with my mom, and my mom she was like, where's my boy? She called him her sweet boy. She loved him, like, because he's extra and he's very like over the top, and we like that.
Yeah.
Um, I guess that a lot of people saw that as a bad thing, but like Woody like could fit in with my family. Like everybody's extra like that. So like that's like I liked him from the beginning. And I like Miles, so I'm like they're friends, so like they can't be too
Too
like the
different.
values can't be too off. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That's why when they get together, they literally act like kids. They act like homeboys.
Yeah,
Like I love it.
yeah, yeah. So I'm like, I liked him from the beginning. I mean, when he was talking foolishness at the bachelor party, I'm like, all right, Woody, relax, right? But I like the fact that he was very open and he was friendly to Henry and Bennett. People that you didn't think that he would,
Right.
necessarily hang out with. I was just like, I like him. I think his energy is good. He's just real extra, but his energy is nice.
I think his extraness was like a little too. It made it seem like for TV. And that's why when you go on TV and you're so dramatic, especially when it comes to a show like this,
Yeah.
people are going to think you're here for TV, even though that
Right.
could just be your personality.
Right. Right.
So I think
yeah.
that's what it was.
And I think about myself, right? I'm like, okay, how would I be translated on TV, right? Like there could be times I'm real extra, like I'm toning it down, like for the peoples on the internet. But like I'm very over the top. I'm very like this is my inside voice. Like I'm loud. Like
Right.
I'm
Yeah, you know I'm loud.
yeah, I'm very over the top. So like I could only imagine where, if someone's video recording me for 40 to 50 hours a week, like,
People be annoyed with me.
people are over me. But the thing is for me, and this is something that I had to learn growing up, right? Where it's just like, you know what? If someone doesn't like me, it's not me. It's them. It's them. It has nothing to do with me. So
Right.
as long as I'm respectful to people and I'm polite and all of those things, like it has nothing to do with me. So like that's just what it is. So I just hope that even with everything that's happening with the negative stuff happening, that everyone can realize, that we're watching a show, and these people are not like written characters. Like these are like real
Right.
people.
That's why I think we
So,
gotta
yeah.
be real considerate when it comes to these people. Like these are real people and they reading this stuff. Hey Faith.
So yeah, that's how I feel about that. But yeah, I mean, I think that the whole Woody, Amani, like them playing the crazy music, they keep talking in circles like, oh, like what percentage are you, and saying yes and no. We know they're gonna say yes. Like just they need to fill it up. I'm just
Right.
mad that they pushed that 6 weeks worth of COVID footage into one episode.
Girl, and we barely and that probably was the good stuff. It
Like,
was raw.
come on. But yeah, so no, I think that they're fine. They're gonna make it. I think that she
Especially,
can handle him. So
hold on. Especially that it's that scene where she wanted to go through the phone. They should have showed that.
yeah,
Cause that
yeah.
was definitely more than what they showed us.
It was very wishy-washy. It was very wishy-washy and very, like, but the thing is, I don't think she was being very honest in that
So,
scene.
in her confession with her camera, she said, "I had a feeling." Then when the Married at First Sight confession, she said, "I was joking."
She wasn't joking.
She wasn't joking.
She's dealt with I think she was the one that was dating someone that was married, and she had no idea he was married. Like, like she probably was like, you know what, like I want to check. He's very flirtatious, right? He's very outgoing. I want to see what these DMs look like. She really did
She
that,
wanted
but she said I was playing so that way she could
that
try
way
to
he
avoid the
wouldn't really.
argument.
But let me tell y'all something. Go through the phones like that.
Do not do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Go through.
Don't listen to Chloe. Do not do it.
If you want to know, if you really, really, really want to know, go through the phone.
Y'all go ahead and follow her advice if y'all want. And then next week, y'all in the live like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What am I going to do? I don't got nobody to talk to. So Chloe going to log off and go play with her family.
All right, don't go through the phone. No,
do not. It's only it's what is it? A lose-lose. You either go in there and you find something, right? Which is crazy because you that's not really a good situation, right? Or
right.
you go in and you don't find anything and the person is mad because you mess up the trust.
Well, I mean, is that the risk? Well, if the trust is already probably broken when you find whatever you're looking for, because 9 times out of 10, if you're looking for something, there's a reason, and 9 times out of 10, you find it.
Yeah. So I mean, if there's a reason, I would say just talk to the person as opposed to being,
Like, so I was wondering, do you be texting other people?
Do you
be in other people's DMs?
You need to put that on a shirt. Do y'all be kissing? What?
Yeah, do y'all be kissing?
Do y'all be kissing? I'm like, what, Amani? Like, why are you talking like that? But yes, so no, ladies and gentlemen, do not look through the phone. You will play yourself. Either way, don't do it. Just ask.
Just ask, but don't take their words like that. Just wait. Let's
oh my god.
All right, so you said Bennett and Amelia. Amelia hurt Bennett's feeling, and it upset me, especially after he defended her in the process to his Debbie Downer friend. This is something she could have kept to herself at this point. God came in and cut that witch reader off. LOL. Going to make it through. Girl.
Yep.
God
came in and cut that witch right off. Cut the internet connection right off.
I meant to say that. That's why I'm glad we do the comment read so I can make up all the stuff I missed. But
God came in.
I was like, they done put a whole like what? Because
God came in and was like, you know what? Not on this program. They cut it right off.
I was fine with the whole what's that thing called? Tarot reading.
Tarot card, but which is different. Like
which was way different.
Somebody was like, listen, I don't somebody was like, I didn't even watch that part. I don't let those spirits in my house. I was like,
that's not like
girl, it was cut off.
My mother won't even watch like the poltergeist and stuff. She be like, I don't need those spirits, people putting out them spells and stuff.
Right. So
But
yeah, no, I mean, oh, let me put this in a glass. Look, oh, Brett is watching. Brett, when you drink beer, put it in a glass. Stop drinking out of a can. I was so
well,
embarrassed.
he's a man.
At the wedding?
Well, listen, it's his wedding at the. Let me tell you, for my wedding, we had salmon and we had baked chicken. You want to know what my husband requested just for him?
What?
Fried chicken wings.
So here's the thing, and I know people are gonna throw shade at me.
It's his wedding; he can have whatever he wants.
I know, but I don't like fried things. So if I order fried chicken, I take the skin off.
You sound like my daughter.
I'm Caribbean, so we like our chicken curried and stewed and jerked and baked. So the fried stuff, my husband, when he used to eat meat, I would just take the skin off and he'd eat it. He'd be like, "This is the best experience. This is the best. This is the best." But yeah, no. What was I saying? Sorry, before I was through a little Brett shade with can. What did I say? What were we talking about?
You said that Brett had the can of beer. We were talking about Amelia and Bennett.
Oh yeah, with the witchcraft.
So, the witchcraft, right. So you said I'm ghetto. It wasn't me. That was him. He the ghetto one. I had the salmon.
Oh, with the fried chicken.
Right. Everybody got all these food. He said, I would like to fry. I want my own. He told them like that's what he wanted. He's the only person in there with a fried chicken platter. But anyway,
yeah, no, my husband, no, he wanted a bunch of stuff for the wedding, but I said absolutely not. Next.
I don't listen. He can have whatever he wants as long as we get through this.
Oh, y'all taking my black card from me? I'm Caribbean. We don't eat fried chicken.
I don't see how you don't eat fried chicken, but that's another story.
I can't do the fried chicken. I can't.
It's probably not fried right.
I don't like the skin.
It's not fried right. You probably got that wet fried chicken.
Nope, I've tried
it. I've tried
it a million times, and sorry, I can't do it.
Okay,
but yeah,
Amelia hurting Bennett's feelings.
I don't like it. That's something she could have just kept to herself.
He looked really sad too. It was like,
and I didn't want his friend to be right.
I felt it when his friend said it. I felt it. I said, "Oh, he right."
Because I was just like, he's being real Debbie Downer. I'm like, ew, he's so negative. Like, decision day is next week. Like, why is he doing all this? And then for her to be like, yeah, I thought it was gonna be an experience. I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's the worst thing you could have said after he just, defended you to his friend.
I don't even think she thought twice about it because her feelings are real now.
I hope after she said that, like, hey, this is how I started it, but
because she
said
I'm like, I really didn't think I would fall in love. I really didn't think, this would happen. Like, I just said, hey, it would be cool to be on TV. I think that was what it was. But when she met him at the altar and she realized that they met before and they had a connection before, that this was something that she really, really, they had chemistry before this.
I hope that this is just a product of editing, and that after she said that, she said something like, I'm just so happy I did this because I love you, blah, 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 like reassuring. Because, editing, like they just going to show us that part, and then they show us nothing else, and then we go to decision day without knowing whether or not they finished, that conversation. I mean, I was kind of sad because I was like, I don't like that because he's given his all, and
he's moving to Virginia. So
all his friends want him to stay in New Orleans, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna do it." Blah blah blah. And so, I just hope that I'm just going to chop this down to, okay, production is being messy. I'm confident that after that segment happened, that she said something like, "That's how I felt," but now I love you. I can't wait to see a future with you. All of that. Like they made it seem like she was like, I just wanted to be on TV. Cut to commercial. Next week on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like what else was said?
Right.
Didn't they? I'm
I
like, so you're not gonna say nothing else, Amelia? That's all you gonna say?
That's it. And then they went to him looking all sad, like you. And then they played that music where it's like,
Yeah. And then he just looking around like, oh. I'm like, oh, come on, don't do him like that. Come on.
poor Bennett.
I
But
know.
it's
But
like
yeah,
we
I
didn't wait
think they're
all the
gonna
way to
do it.
the end to make us start second guessing them. They
Well,
did
they
that.
have to. I think the thing is because the consensus is a lot of people are starting to feel how I'm feeling, right? Where it's just like, all right, like this is starting to get exhausting, right? Like I used to be, like
feel it.
I'm the kind of person, I'm the perfect person to watch these shows, right? I'm the perfect audience. I'm the perfect audience. I'm the perfect everything, right? I'll watch the show every week. I'll tell people to watch it every week. I'll follow the couples. I'll buy the merch. Like I'm that girl.
Right.
So like I'm even me, I'm at the point now where I'm just like, I wanted to obsess over these couples. And I'm not there. Like like I shouldn't be at this point. And like
Even
it's just
though good
frustrating to
couples,
me.
I'm not obsessed with either.
Like if you think about other shows like freaking Love is Blind, right? I was like obsessed with Lauren and Cameron. I'm like, oh, when they gonna have merch, when they gonna do this, I subscribe to the channel, I do this, I do that. And like you get obsessed. And even now, like, and I'll jump into that after. I'll tell you about that after. What shows
I
I'm
can't
into
wait for
now.
the second season of that because I'm going to be on it this time in the beginning. Because last time I did the review on Love Is Blind, I had to split it into 3 different parts because I ended up watching it all through instead of every night they was dropping it.
The craziest thing is I was just like, why? Like, it's the second episode. Like, why am I crying? Like, why am I like? And I'm not a crier at all. Like everyone, like I'm like in there like cold. So it takes really some real stuff to like, make me get emotional. And so I was like, why am I crying? Like, why do I believe this? Like, why is it like, but
It was good.
they didn't give that to me for Married at First Sight. And that's what I wanted. I wanted that to be Karen and Miles. I wanted them to be that, but we'll get there in a second.
Okay, so let's go. Henry and Christina, you said Henry gives an old housewife read.
He gives a nice Phaedra read. A southern.
Girl, can nobody give a read like Phaedra, honey?
He gives a Phaedra read.
That's
the kind of reads he does.
No, Phaedra will give you a read to mess up your whole life, okay?
I still can't even watch the pizza Kenya read. I can't watch it.
The older me now be like, Dad, that's messed up. The younger me, when I was watching it, was like, you better go ahead, Phaedra, now.
No, because I am a Kenya fan. I like a pretty villain. So I am Team Twirl. So me seeing Kenya just squirm, like I was like, I can't watch this. I gotta skip through it. I can't watch it. And that's how Henry reads like that. And the thing is, Christina doesn't catch it.
Yeah.
The fact that he said you're a great writer.
That he never reads to her. He only does it to the camera.
He said that she's a great writer. That's a read. She tells stories and Pharisees. Like that's basically what he was trying to say.
He was trying to play her.
She didn't catch it. It went right over her head,
Oh, okay. Oh, so he's still doing the editing? Monterey still doing the editing?
Girl, Monterey. I didn't even watch the season, Chloe, and I know it's Monterey.
Is it Monterey?
Remember when I saw the clip when they were talking about the salaries, I think, and the number kept going down and down and down, and then she was like, Monterey, I can't do this. I remember that clip. Monterey.
I'm not good with names. Let me tell you something. If it wasn't, look, you should ask all my employees when I hire them how long it take me to remember their name. I'd be like, don't worry about it. I'll get it eventually.
No, for me, look, I'm not good with names either, but like with my employees too, because I manage like 70 plus people, right? And I work at a restaurant where like a lot of the staff is like Latin, so a lot of the names are repeated and everybody has nicknames, and I'm like, okay, let me hand the checks out so I can associate the names with the face.
Trying to figure it out.
But it worked. I mean, it worked. So, yeah.
Okay. So wait, let me finish. You said Henry is awful for the experiment, but it sounds like Christina is blackmailing him. Awful, awful, awful. Christina looks good for the decision day.
She
It
does
looks
look
like
good.
it
I
will
give
be
her
an
that.
amazing segment. Henry probably didn't tell his friends because baby looks like she will be knucking and bucket and ready to fight. LL.
Yep.
Okay, wait.
Yep.
Hold on, let's address it. One, we think that that she has to have proof in order to blackmail him.
I don't think that's what's happening. So if from my perspective, based on what I've watched, right? Henry to her doesn't seem like the type that would be very vocal or very forthcoming, right? With information, right? It's easy for her, and I know people are gonna get mad at me. I don't care. I'll die on this hill. She says that she has proof that this man is gay, right? Because she thinks that he would be so embarrassed by this, she would think that he won't say anything at all, right? Won't say anything at all, whether or not it's true or false. He won't bring it up because he doesn't want it out there, right? Because he would be embarrassed. He wouldn't know how to defend himself, right? So
Right.
she doesn't, I don't think she knows that he's already told multiple people.
Right. But she
including
didn't
her.
tell Kristen.
Because like I said, that girl looks like she will show up to the house with Vaseline and she'll go to borrow Cliff's Tim and she will be knucking and bucking.
And ready to fight.
Ready to fight. Like she rides for Henry. Rides from Henry. So I think that, you know, it'll escalate to a place where he doesn't want it to go. So I do think that he did the right thing by telling us that this is what she's putting out there. And I don't think that it's true. I don't think that she has evidence. I think that she is betting on the fact that he won't say anything because he would be embarrassed by the thought of this rumor. And it's very manipulative. It's not cool.
But you're right, because now that I think about it again, y'all just be putting all the thoughts in my head. When he said that she was trying to blackmail him. So it's not like he was like trying to hide the situation and let her hold it over him.
Everything. He's telling us everything. And also, and Cliff can say what he wants, like, oh, but you sleeping in the bed with a girl. They don't sleep in the same room, Cliff. So
that was very direct.
Because Cliff was yelling at me last week, and I let him have. I was like, you know what? He's upset. You know, he's riding for Christina, like whatever. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna fight this hard unless I have some kind of information. They don't sleep in the same room, so it's very easy for him to disregard her. And no, I don't think Henry is the best. I know he has a lot of issues in this marriage that he's contributed to. The fact that he's not vocal, the fact that he comes off as cold, right? The fact that he doesn't give much effort, right? But Christina is not innocent. Baby looked good for that decision day. She looked amazing for that decision day.
I can't remember.
She had like I think an emerald green, like a little. I was like, okay, Christina. But she's still a flamboyant liar. She's still a liar. She looks good, but she's still a flamboyant liar. You can be both.
I thought you said you like a pretty villain.
I like a pretty villain that tells the truth.
Okay.
Like a pretty villain that tells the truth.
I was about to get into a whole nother show. I'm gonna let it go right now.
Who?
I was about to you mean like that marriage license we got on the from last season of Real Housewives?
That's a real marriage license. Don't go there. I'm Team Twirl. I will fight you for Kenya. I will fight for Kenya. I will fight you for Kenya.
I love all my housewives. Portia's my favorite because she was giving it all.
It's a tough job being Team Twirl, but I'm built for it.
All right, let's go on. So Miles and Cameron, as much as I don't want them to say yes next week, I really think they will. Although we have the drama with the other couples, this couple has disappointed me the most. I wanted them to be the couple that I would be obsessed with and after the show, but now I could care less. Karen keeps doing interviews saying that she doesn't want a roughneck, but keeps giving roughneck characteristics each week. I'm exhausted and have never been so happy for decision day to come. I'm exhausted too.
I'm exhausted. Like at this point, you want them to be having fun and like being, in it. I think they're gonna say yes. I agree with Deborah. Like they're gonna say yes on decision day. Do I want that for them? No. But did you see? And I hope I'm not giving anything away. But did you see that Karen's mom is like in all the groups commenting on these posts?
I saw that on actual Facebook. Somebody said that.
Yeah, she's in these comments and she's just like saying that, like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into
They were
it
saying that
because
they were giving her a bad edit and they were saying all types of stuff. I saw
and the
it.
mom was saying that she liked Miles and he's everything that Karen needs, blah blah blah. But it's apparent that Karen puts that into perspective, but she obviously doesn't hold that too tight because look who she was with before she came on the show.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So listen, I mean, I'm not where I thought I would be
Right.
at this point in the show. I thought
Right.
that I would be over the moon. I thought I would be invested. I thought that I would be into it. I just wanted
It's
to
a
be
kind of
over.
yeah. I'm. You don't even understand. This has been like for me. This season was a drag. Honestly, it had its good moments, but overall, for a reviewer, it was a drag.
And I know it's hard for you guys like reviewing it because it's just like, ugh, like we're still doing this week and next week. And I get it, it was COVID and all of that. But I just think that and I'm not saying I wanted drama because that's not what I wanted. I just wanted them to be happier, if that makes any sense.
I just wanted stuff. I don't know. I wanted a little bit more of everything. I feel like the love, like Woody and Imani fell in love so quick. Amelia and Bennett fell in love so quick that we didn't get to actually see them fall in love. It was like they met,
Yeah,
bam, I'm in love. Like we didn't
yeah.
see the stages of like them really getting to know each other and falling in love. We literally was like, we got married and then at honeymoon we in love.
For me, it's just like maybe I don't know. I think the producers were being lazy this season because they saw that there were some good, obvious like matches.
Yeah.
So they were a little lazy and they're using, different things and piecing things together. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, I like in all honesty, regardless of whether or not Karen was getting a bad edit or not, she doesn't come off that nice. And that's whether they piece things together or not. And the fact that Miles is still saying that she does not touch him. The fact that she sat on the arm of the chair with the clean laundry on it. Like, let's explore. What are those things? What are those like? Like I
Yeah.
don't dislike her at all. I know that she's a little anxious about the cameras and she's not into it, and she's probably a little bit more introverted, right? But she
Right.
just doesn't come off nice, and I can say that without, and I don't hate her. I don't want her to get any negative, like the tweets and stuff. Like I remember it was a tweet that came out and somebody said something, and I was like, listen, she's gonna be seeing. I said it. I was like, listen, she's gonna see this. Like, we gotta. Like, I was like, listen, I want to be as shady as everybody else, but I'm choosing not to be
There's a way to
because
be shady without
I
being
don't want. I
really
don't want this.
nasty.
I don't want this out here, because she's a person, and that's probably why her mom jumped in and was like, "Yo, like,
Right.
So that's how I feel." Hello, Cliff. Good evening, sir.
You done with your Bible?
My
We can hear
Bible.
you.
Are y'all done?
We done. You gotta come closer to the phone.
Cliff, you can't be bringing this bad energy into the
All right.
next
I
week. That's
told
not
him,
good for
don't
your
come up here
health.
with that aggression. Not
It's
tonight.
gonna be horrible energy. I got nothing. You already disturbed my peace.
What?
He's trying to use my words, Chloe.
I can't hear him.
He said that we disturbing his peace.
Oh. Karen does not come off it all night.
Thank you, Yvette. She
Hey,
just doesn't
hey,
come off
Matt.
nice.
Hey, Tiffy.
I agree with you, Deborah, though, that they are chopping and screwing this footage and things are going back and forth and everything's not happening in chronological order.
Tiff.
Tiffy, you're on mute.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hey,
how's it
girl.
going, you guys? Yo, okay, hold on. Here's my theory on Henry. I do not like this man, not one little bit. And that's because
Fine.
he is such a mean girl, and it's just like at least Olivia was nice and nasty. He's just disrespecting her at this point. Like he's leading her on intentionally, and it's like, come on, you got to be making some kind of coin. You're not holding on for the purse strings. What's going on here? And so,
I think that, go ahead. Sorry.
like, tell me how it makes sense. Tell me how it makes sense. You know, this is why I'm not believing that he's not into men. Tell me why it makes sense. If she doesn't have any proof, how can she hold it over your head? That's like holding over an empty bag. I think he's lying about the blackmail because he's trying to like do a smear campaign for Christina. Because you know he only brings things up 2-3 weeks away. Christina probably already gave him his little sorry note and all that, and he's acting like yesterday she's like, you know, I'm gonna tell everybody you gay. Like she's not doing all
Exactly.
that. She's not. So Henry's bringing up stuff from 2-3 weeks ago, trying to act like it's present to make Christina look bad.
Henry, she doesn't think that Henry's going to bring this up. So that's what that means by blackmail.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's kind of
Whether
like
it's
how
true or false. Whether it's
I
true or
think it's
false.
I think it's like whenever he was like whenever they already resolved something, he always brings it up after. Like whenever they already resolved her impatience
He
and
don't
she was
like
already getting better.
her. He doesn't
Yeah.
like her. And she
But
doesn't
We
that's
like
know
not his
that.
him.
point.
We
And
know
she doesn't
that.
like him.
They
They don't like each other.
don't like each other.
He's just better at throwing shade than she is. That's the only thing.
Yeah, if she stopped crying, it'd be okay.
Like they don't like each other, and that's totally fine. Like I've been in situations where I remember I had a trainer from my wedding, and I didn't like him, and he was like trying to do this and that, and I was like, listen, you don't like me, and I don't like you. Just tell me what to do. Like tell me what the moves are. And he was just like, what? I'm like, listen, like we can bottom line it. Just because they're together doesn't mean they don't. That doesn't mean that they have to like each other. Are they respectful to each other? No, they should be, but like they don't like each other. So I'm not gonna sit here and at least Henry's given us comedy.
I don't know.
Give
That's
me
why I
one
feel like
second, y'all. I can hear y'all. I just have to charge my laptop. Give me 1 second. I can hear y'all though.
Henry's trying to get famous. I put my bottom dollar on it. He's trying to get famous, and that's because he always brings things up 2-3 weeks ago. Maybe she could have said like, you know, I'm not going to tell anybody about the text messages when she first brought it up. But there's no way 3 weeks down the line, she already tried to leave him 3 times, and he's holding on for this little chick. I think Henry homeless. Sister say everybody homeless. Henry homeless. He live
You
with two
know what?
bodies.
She did try to leave mad times, but then she keeps turning around saying she want to make it work. I'm confused. I'm
Because
confused.
he is leading her on. He loves the attention. That's because he ain't got no attention from that best friend of his for 7 years. Now he's
Oh
Who
trying to
you
get
talking
the
God,
about,
interest in.
Kristen?
Tiffy.
You talking about side bag?
Yes, I am.
Tiffy, come on. You know you don't even believe what you're saying right now.
I do. Listen,
Henry
the
do
proof
not
is in the
want no
pudding.
damn fame. Come on.
He wants to. When he comes out with like a shirt can, I don't know what Henry would sell. Toast. I don't know what he would sell. He would sell something boring like gray t-shirts, or something, or pens for work. He gonna start selling
Listen,
something.
Tiffy came to
Tiffy.
read tonight. She did not come to play.
That's because Christina's not reading, so she's trying to make up for it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, leave my girl Christina alone. No, listen, Christina, she's not perfect. I'm sure Cliff is gonna come and wrong. He should let this girl go long time. So now he's trying to bring up an old conversation to get fame. What's he gonna do? Sell socks because he likes to wear them all the time? He needs to stop. He needs to
Oh,
stop.
y'all gonna lose me because my laptop is dying. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Oh my God. Go ahead, Cliff. I know it's EU up inside. You ready?
Oh, you hear me?
Barely. Oh, okay. Y'all, Tiffy did not come to play. You came on ready to go. You had it written down, girl, in your notebook.
No, I just like I've been watching this man move and I don't like it. Other than like he moves, I know we shouldn't be saying man. He moves like a female, like just a mean girl. You know what I'm saying? He's like
Yeah.
he writes stuff down on the side and he's talking like he's like a deer in headlights. That's why I feel like he has ulterior motives. Maybe he's already dating his best friend. I don't know. I just feel like the dynamic is off. Like there's two women and one man in this relationship, and that's not
Right.
correct.
Oh
So,
Lord.
And just to get back to Franny comment, they just stopped sleeping in the same bed when they came back from the trip. So they've been sleeping in the same bed the whole time. So I'm not going for
They
that.
was sleeping in the same bed, but when she told him that she found out he was gay, they was still sleeping in the same bed.
She wasn't home. That's when she stopped being there.
Oh,
Remember,
okay.
she stopped being there, and then she came home to go on a trip. And then when they got back from the trip, they were sleeping in separate rooms.
Mm.
So they just recently stopped sleeping in the same bed. So I'm not even going with that. And like I said,
What you said? What happened? You said like I said, and I don't hear you no more. You guys don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to not comment, but don't forget to thumbs up the video, please. And subscribe if you're not subscribed, please. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Hold on.
well, Cliff, we can't hear you.
No, Cliff went completely out. Cliff went
Okay.
completely out.
Yeah. Okay. Back to Henry. Sorry, this is my last time talking about this man. He just boils my blood.
Go ahead.
But he also okay. I agree. I was reading some account. I agree. I'm not saying he's gay. I'm saying he definitely likes men, and maybe he talked about that with his best friend, and that's why they cut it out. Like,
yeah.
Wait,
Can you
you
hear me
say
now?
he's not gay, but he definitely like men. You say he's not gay, but he definitely like men.
In other words,
yes,
she's trying to
I
say he's
think
bisexual.
I said it.
Oh, that's interesting. So I think that's Franny's mic. Franny. I think that's Franny's mic. Franny. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, that probably was Cliff mic. As soon as he muted it, I can't hear nothing. Why is that cat meowing like that? Yo, my cat is at the back door just meowing. She's so little. What is she meowing at? Like she like this big.
Can you guys
trying
hear
to
me?
meow like something. Now we can't hear.
You can,
Yeah.
yes?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So one thing that I don't like of the whole thing is that we're now talking about this man's sexuality, right? I don't like it. I think it's inappropriate, especially since he said that he's not. That's number one. And number two, like that's me personally. I don't like it. And second, I think that Christina, this is setting it all up. She knows that she's coming up as a villain right now.
Yeah.
She needs something. She needs something. And I don't think she's a bad person. I think she has issues she needs to deal with.
I don't think she's a bad
Same as Henry.
Right. So this
How you
my
figure?
thing. I think they had to.
What do you mean she needs something?
So this my thing. I think they had to give people that.
That's Cliff with the double back.
That's Cliff with the. Yeah, it's Cliff. Cliff, fix that. Get it together over there.
All right, I'll give you that.
I think it's his
I'll
head.
give you that.
What
Sorry,
you say,
go ahead,
Cliff?
I said, all right, I'll give Franny that. That's why I don't want to put a label on the man. You know, some people just move without labels, and that's all right. But I'm saying that there's a piece to the story that we are missing. And I trust my girl Christina. Y'all might call me. I might be reaching. Shoot, she might be reaching. But I trust her. I trust her for some reason.
Well, we're gonna find out on Wednesday.
I feel bad that you trust her. because she has told you, Tiffy, that she has a history of being a flamboyant liar. Yet you choose with your whole body to trust this woman. I don't understand.
Because she's an underdog.
Tiffy,
Okay,
I
she
don't
might not be good.
understand. I know you want to root. I know you want to root for the under. I get that. I do that too. I do that too. But like this girl is telling you, she's showing you her cards. She said, "Listen, this is what I used to
I,
do,"
I
and
used to
then
be
she
a
said
flamboyant
something
liar.
like, "Hey, I used to be a flamboyant liar," and then she comes out and says, "Oh, this man is gay. That's why he don't. You know, he not trying to touch you.
And
He's
and
gay."
she said she
That's a
regrets
very
saying
outrageous lie,
she said she regrets saying and doing some things that she wish she
Tiffy.
would have
You
never
can root
did.
for the underdog.
Read between the lines.
Um,
Tiffy,
I,
come on. I
listen.
want better for you.
I believe, I don't know, something. I'm just like, okay, maybe there's some truth to what she said. I don't think she said the whole truth, but I definitely feel like she wasn't just throwing paint at a wall. Like, you don't just come out of the blue and accuse someone of, that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that even, it's New
You
Orleans,
do,
it's a nice
you
little
do
city.
if you have a history of being a flamboyant liar.
Mm.
Right. He said he wasn't having an affair. I don't believe that neither. I don't believe. In fact, Henry the flamboyant liar. He
Say that
flamboyant
again,
and he a
Tiffy. I
liar.
didn't hear that part. What'd you say?
I said he said
What'd you
that's true.
say?
He said he wasn't having an affair, and I don't believe that either.
He said he wasn't
Hey
gay or he
y'all.
wasn't having a fit. Hey girl.
Look, I be
Hey,
wanting to give Christina.
Kelsey.
Hey, friend girl. I be wanting to give Christina so much
Hey.
slack, but she just, I don't know. Like I be wanting to root for her. I
Yeah.
really do. Like I really do. Like she make it hard. Like every week I come back, okay, this gonna be the week. It'll never be the week. I be
It has
wanting.
never been a week since the
I ain't really cared for Christina ever since she told that lie about where she stayed at. Because when she said that she lived in this, central business, whatever, and she never gave her an exact location. When you live in New Orleans, you know exactly what to say. You say, "Oh, I live on West Bank. I live in the CBD. I like you say." You might not say like, "Oh, I live off, Jefferson Parkway," but you gonna say like, "What neighborhood?" You gonna, give something.
I think like Cliff said, she
Mm.
probably didn't want to say she ain't had no place to live because it's embarrassing.
No, what she could have said was,
And that's fine. And we can understand that like 100%. But
but
like
yeah,
she said she did that. She said the whole gay thing and did all of that because she was embarrassed. She wanted to get back at him because he put her
Right.
on blast.
and the thing of it is, she could have just told him like in private, like, "Hey, listen, I kind of fibbed on camera because blase blase." And really, she could have just said, "Well, I'm a flight attendant, so I don't really have a house because what's the point? But I'm based out of New Orleans. Like that is my home bag. That's where But really, to be honest, she based out of California, and she took the chance to do this show, and she used her mama address.
Period.
Like,
Tiffy, you
how?
got anything to say about that with Cliff?
Oh, dang. Listen, I agree. She definitely was trying to look, and I think that's why a lot of people were saying she just got out of a toxic relationship. Like she's probably living with that guy, so she had to leave. She was leaving the whole city. She's leaving all her baggage behind to start anew in New Orleans, and also looking for a man too, and a check.
Mm-hmm.
In the
Yeah, I
chat.
mean, because Corona made times lean for flight attendants. So I mean, I feel bad for her, but at the same time, you're an adult and you need to own like your lies. And my thing is, I learned one time to never delete text messages because I needed some receipts and I didn't have them. And it
Girl,
really
ain't nobody deleting no text message like that.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody gonna delete this. You gonna screenshot this and
Send
send
it
this
to the
to your.
cloud.
Not even that. You're gonna send it to somebody so that you can go back in that message thread or whoever you send to your home girl, your sister, somebody, and just say, "Girl, this and this." That. And my thing is, unless she was afraid of outing someone as gay, I don't see why she couldn't have just told him who said it. But
I
I
said
don't
the
believe
same thing.
I don't believe it was true. Talisa Ray has said, a lot of girls, especially young girls like mine and Christina, in their 20s and 30s, sometimes they haven't reached the point in their life where they realize just because a man don't like you, don't mean he gay. You just ain't his taste. And I think in the beginning he liked her, but it was all the line and the passive aggressiveness that kind of got to him.
Mm-hmm.
Now he ain't no peach either, but
Right. And we're
we
saying that. We all are acknowledging that.
yeah, we on her right now. We can get to him later, but honey, he I don't know, like that whole situation was messed up. Neither one of them were ready to get married. He is 35, sucking his way like he's 60, and like, and did anybody notice that his celebrity crush looks like the Kristen girl?
I've made
I
a whole video
did.
on it.
Chloe made
I
a
sure
video.
did.
Chloe made a video about it.
Oh, I didn't watch that one, Chloe. Oh, and Chloe, I did email you.
You did? Oh wait,
Mm-hmm.
I saw that you on Instagram the other day that you was gonna email me, but I didn't get a chance to check it. I'm gonna check it.
Yeah, no, but I really wanted Henry to find somebody like Darlinda said he needed a Fonda, somebody to say, "Come on, Henry, let's go." Or sit over here, I'm finna bring you a plate. That's what he needs. Somebody that's gonna be like, "Let's go, Henry." Somebody to take the lead because he real. He real just
But
there.
that's what Christina was supposed to do. But Christina, that's why they matched them. Christina was supposed to take the lead with Henry because she's dominant. But she doesn't want to be dominant, and they messed up
she
what they
wants to
thought was
she
supposed
wants
to
to be
happen.
she wants to be submissive, but she really thinks Henry is more than what he is. And she just, one thing about telling a lie, you gotta tell another one on top of another one on top of another one, and you still gotta keep track of the first lie you told. Now see, had it been me with Henry, I would have got Henry together, and I would have been like, listen, Henry, you got to talk to me, and when you talk to me, you got to look me in my face.
But she tried that. Remember when she was like, "Do y'all gonna give me a list?" Because I'm tired of asking all the
No,
questions. Why do I?
that ain't how you do that. You don't emasculate nobody in public in front of folks, let alone on national TV. Like you
Right.
pull him, like for yourself, Chloe. For yourself, you ain't gonna embarrass your husband in public. You gonna pull him to the side when y'all get home and say, "No, listen, I ain't like that." You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Now in public, we great. Somebody feeding back.
Uh-huh. Somebody feeding back bad.
No, I
Hold
don't.
on.
I
Bring it
don't.
back.
Was the you
Sorry,
friend?
y'all. My connection is real ghetto today.
Girl, I live in Louisiana. My connection is ghetto every day.
Oh my
Um,
god! Like my husband took the charger for the MacBook, and like I'm in a frenzy. I'm in a disaster right now.
Girl, cause listen, when the MacBook chargers, like if you don't have it, ain't
Oh
nothing
my
you can use.
gosh!
Ain't nothing but that. But you know what I did, Franny? I bought an extra one from AT&T. When I got a phone, they gave me one for free. I got an extra one.
Oh, I got
And
an extra one too. But guess who took it?
see, Franny, I
My
wouldn't cook him.
husband.
I wouldn't cook for him for a week off of that.
I can't. I'm a housewife right now. That's all I'm doing.
He go get his hot dogs and top ramen messing with me.
Not top
Look,
ramen.
that's your punishment. At least 2 days you get hot dogs and top ramen. Now on Friday, Saturday, Sunday you get roasted steak, but
Y'all,
Oh, I can't do that. I will end
Cliff
up with
said
the Karen Miles treatment.
Cliff said that the devil was trying to keep him out the chat. He don't want him to speak the gospel.
Cliff? No, that's God blocking his
I'm reading it
hatefulness from
now.
this damn chat.
No, I'm reading it now, and April then got me. She said, "Kelsey, I love you, baby, but that depends on how many years you've been together." No, it don't, because common courtesy is common courtesy. You do that with your friends, your family, whatever. You don't embarrass nobody in public. Now, unless they just being disrespectful and they get what they get. But common courtesy is you don't air no dirty laundry in public, whether it's your friends, your family, whatever. If I don't like what you do, I'm not gonna be like, "Chloe, you did." No, I'm gonna be like, "Now, Chloe, when we get to the car, I gotta talk to you."
That's true.
So
You send
you
that
don't
text
embarrass
message
me.
like, we will talk when I get home. I'll see you
Yeah,
right.
later. Mm-hmm.
yeah, like I'm gonna text you later, girl. We're gonna go to brunch, and I'm gonna air it out at brunch. But I I I don't. Just the two of them. Like she can't stop lying. He can't look nobody in the face.
He
They
looks
just
no, Kelsey. He looks everybody in the face except for her.
he don't
You know
like her.
what? You know what? Now I think about it, you right. Like something about her bothers him.
His
Like
spirit
it makes
don't align with hers.
yeah, like it is. It's something in her spirit, which I can get that because when she was like, "I'm not ugly, girl," just I don't know why, but she looked so ugly to me in that moment. Like I don't know if it was her hair or if it was just her nasty, nonchalant attitude.
I
And
think
then
it was the energy.
it was, and then who was the grandpa she had? Like
That's her friend. I think he's the one that helped with that rumor.
Remember, but no, like I said in the review, he don't know her. He said that he had nothing to say.
He
Cause
wanted
y'all know
lunch.
the rumor was she ain't have no friends and she hired everybody. So
Yeah,
that's why he
heard
sat there
too.
and he was like, he didn't say much of nothing. He just sat there.
He was like,
Like,
and then when she said, "I'm not needed," he was like, you know, like it's like the look you give your friend, like when Franny couldn't have, I'd be like, "No, Franny."
That's what I
like,
said.
all right, girl.
I said, who not needy? Who not needy? Christina? Okay.
If she ain't needy, I'm white.
Right, I was gonna say that. If she ain't needy, I'm not black, honey. I am.
Yeah, I'm telling you, look, Franny, we Latino. I'm telling you,
Right.
cause baby, cause she a needy little somebody.
Y'all stop
Yes,
spreading
she
this
did.
devil talk.
Hey, Cliff.
All this toxic energy coming off this channel.
Hey,
Ever
Cliff.
since I
Don't hate
called
me.
Cliff toxic, now he want to call me
Y'all
toxic
speaking
every week.
nonsense.
Why are we speaking nonsense, Cliff? I know you love Christina, but dang.
Because it fits. It fits.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
No, y'all be ODing. And then
Hey,
y'all be lying for
April.
Henry. I just
Hey,
don't get it.
April.
Don't you know here we
Hey.
go. He's horrible. He's
Why?
April
horrible.
about to
I mean,
get
I
him
don't believe
together.
I
I don't believe
agree,
he's
Cliff.
lying. Don't talk over me.
I
You're
agree,
rude.
Cliff.
You're being rude.
Cliff, all right now.
I told him
Right.
Cliff,
What up, April?
Don't be
Cliff,
so
And,
angry.
what?
Cliff, you doing a lot.
What'd you say?
Cliff, you doing a lot.
Stop being so angry, Cliff.
No, y'all rude. You're talking over me. You're rude.
You
You're
have
rude.
to
I don't care.
understand, Cliff, that is
You're
lagging.
rude.
You have to understand it's
Wherever I'm at.
lagging. Nobody's
This is what
purposely
I'm saying.
talking over you.
You know, you stop being so angry, young lady. Don't back talk me. I was
All
saying
right, Cliff,
this is nothing but toxic energy on this
Cliff,
channel.
I'm not gonna do this with you. Cliff, I'm not
Friend,
doing
I
Okay,
don't
this.
we're
like
gonna
you.
have to let April talk because Cliff came up here wilding for no reason.
I'm not doing this with him. I'm not.
Chloe, take her back so I
Yes,
can put her on
Cliff.
timeout. I just
You
want to
the one being
put her
aggressive
on
towards
timeout one
everybody.
time.
You need to be on timeout.
All right, yeah.
Cliff, can you stop being so mean to us for no reason? We ain't even do nothing. Look, you made
Look,
April
April's
leave.
gone now.
Leave. April, come back.
Come back, April. Come back.
April.
Y'all, when
Gosh,
April come
Cliff.
back in the chat, tell her to come back.
Yeah, y'all tell April to come back. Clifton hurt her
Cliff, we
feelings.
can talk about
Cliff
this
out
in
here
a
hurting
way
that.
that is not so nasty.
It's lagging when you talk, Cliff. That's all. We weren't
Nobody's
trying to
talking
cut you.
over you, Cliff.
Come on, April, come back. I put the link back in. Cliff, go ahead.
Yo, we
Now
didn't
he
got
want to
something
be on
started
mute.
there.
But
Now
he's
I
the
want to
one
say
that was
that,
being
sir.
sassy.
He just came
It's
over here.
lagging.
Like, dang, Cliff.
How you mad at
The
us?
right away girl next door said, "Woosa."
Cliff, you need to
No,
get your
whatever.
chakras aligned because I don't understand.
Cliff give me a hard time in every chat, y'all. It ain't just this one. Cliff be on my butt every chat. Well, no matter what chat I be in, he be on my butt.
But nobody's talking over him. It's the internet.
Cliff, go
You said,
ahead
"Do I mute
and
myself?"
tell us.
Yeah, you
But
muted yourself. Hold on. You can mute yourself until you want to talk. Yeah. Go ahead, Cliff. Cliff, go ahead.
let April go ahead.
April is
She
gone.
she got
You
she
probably
not on
ran
the
her
chat
off
right
the
now.
chat.
Oh, I thought she came
We
back.
can't hear
What I'm
you.
saying is y'all spreading this nonsense. Y'all not being
We can't hear you, Cliff.
You keep going in and out.
The devil's trying to stop me.
Because you came up here wilding on us for no reason.
Come on, Cliff. We gotta be better than that. We can't be coming in here knucking and bucking and frogging and all of that. Come on, Cliff.
Hold on, let me see. I think I'm trying to add April in. Hold on.
All
right,
let me get my
April's back.
headphones working. Hold on.
April.
Hi, babies.
Hey.
April, how are you, love?
Hi. So what's going on? What you got to say?
You young people, I love it. I love you young people.
We love you too, Miss April.
We love you too. We love you too, Miss April.
You know what? Guys? Like you guys be saying, we got to remember this is just a show. I'm doing 26 years here in 2 days.
Nice.
All right now.
Okay.
Congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Thank you, babies. 26 years, 2 kids, 2 grandbabies.
Okay.
All right now.
So, and like I said before, I got the nicest roughneck thug it is.
Okay, Miss April.
She changed his ways, y'all.
But we built on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we built on that and we mellowed out.
Right.
Because we got married young. I was 24. And we was in them streets, we was getting it in.
Okay now.
I ain't new to it. I'm true to it, baby.
Okay.
I ain't new to it. I'm true to it.
Okay.
I know that's right.
But I had to stop watching certain people's channel because they're talking about the masculinity of Miles.
Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am.
Miles is not an unmasculine man.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Talk about
I'm going to tell you something that God loves. They want us to picture our black men as hardcore out here. I slap the blank out you and knock your head the fuck off, okay? Whoop, excuse me.
Miss April.
April. It's okay. It's just one person.
It was just one slip, but we good.
It was just one.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Miss April. It was just one. Keep going.
It's all right.
It's all right. We understand.
That upsets me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the only channel that I do watch now is Chloe's channel because you guys are so smart and some of you guys are married, but I want y'all to know one thing. Your thing is your thing. Can't nobody tell you what to do with it. Can't nobody tell you how to sleep with it. Can't nobody tell you how to fix it. Because your children are only borders in your life. Believe me now. They're only going to be there for a minute. Then it's going to be you and that man. Mm-hmm. And if you guys haven't built nothing over the time, what you going to talk about when they gone? So like my mother told me about my father, who was married for 58 years before my father died.
Wow.
It's just going to be you two. Don't care about what Chloe say. Don't care about what Kelsey say. Don't care about what Franny say. Care about what each other say.
Right.
Yes,
when
ma'am.
my husband touched my shoulder, y'all, I still get that woo.
I know that's right.
Because I know that's right. I love him. I'm in love with him. And it's not the big things he do. It's maybe the small things that he does. When he called me, little girl, sit yourself down. I know sit myself down. And like you said, Kelsey, it's about respect. But sometimes you got to get them where they stand.
Yes, ma'am, you do.
You have to get them where they stand. But they don't have to be so hardcore. Like like other channels is saying, and like these. Miles is very masculine.
He is
I
very
agree
much
with
so.
that. I've been saying
There's
that from the
nothing
beginning.
nothing unmasculine about him. He's a
Yes,
strong
ma'am.
working with a job black man. So that makes him masculine.
And he fixed
Period.
her
Okay.
car. He fixed her car.
Carry bags, open
And
doors.
if he
Yep.
Yes,
govern, and let
fixed
me
her
tell
car
y'all
and
this, and
all.
I'm gonna go. And if he good enough to rub her feet, he good enough to hit that seat. Okay.
Let him know. You better speak, April, Miss
Bye,
April. I
babies. Bye, babies.
mean, bye,
Bye, Miss April.
April. Bye.
Oh my, I love
I'm
her.
telling you, I love it.
Listen, Miss April is my mama. I'm telling y'all, like that is exactly what my mama says to me and my sister all the time. Like y'all got to stop focusing on what degree and what job he got. Find a man that's gonna respect you and take care of you. And I think Karen is just used to them old roughnecks. And
She
you
wants
know,
that man who
and
wants
then
to argue with her and fight with her.
yes, and then too, because notice how she didn't really want him till he got mad and said he was gonna leave. Then all of a
She's
sudden, she's trying to play nice. Karen is the type she don't want something somebody else got it or somebody about to leave her, and it makes me wonder how her daddy talked to her mama. Because like from just like the little scenes that we seen of him, he looked like he wasn't having none of this, and he looked like he probably gave her the entire business about everything.
mm, good point with that part. Good
Listen,
point with that part. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Tiffy.
we got the Karen Defense League in tow. All right.
Let's see what Tiffany has to say because Tiffany says that Miles is a very feminine man.
Okay, here's the thing. I think we should redirect the language, right? There's a difference between manly and masculine, right? I think a
Right.
lot of the characteristics that Miles have are manly. He's a manly man. He can fix that car, he can hold down a job, he can open the door. However, when we separate masculine traits and feminine traits, he has a lot of masculine traits, but some of his traits are feminine.
I
And
agree.
that's okay. That's okay. However, he is a manly man, but he is not completely masculine. If we kind of look at Brett, right? Oh, let's not look at Brett. Okay, let's look at Greg. Let's look at Greg. Greg is both masculine and manly, and he also expresses his emotions. I think a lot of areas where Miles is missing that extra masculinity, he would learn and grow from being in a long-term relationship and by aging up a little bit. He's only 26, all
He's
right?
still young
So
I
the
as
way
Tiffany,
that
hell.
I
Miles
agree.
doesn't need it. Miles doesn't need to be more masculine. A lot of these traits that are considered masculine are toxic traits. She said she
Mm.
wants somebody he need me to put me in my place. What have you done? Like what do you mean? Why can't he just
You
talk
you
to
you
you?
haven't done anything for him to put you in your place. Y'all
I
been
can't
living
hear
in
you,
quarantine.
Kelsey.
Can you hear me
She,
now?
Is
yeah,
that me?
it's you because we can hear her.
Yeah, it's you, Franny. No, for me, I feel like they haven't been through anything for him to put for him to put her in her place. Like they've been living in quarantine. Now I do feel like it was disrespectful for her to sit on the edge of that couch though. I do agree with that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you have somebody that desires certain things, you have to give them those things for you to give to receive. And I feel as though Karen, until that last episode where she basically broke down what it was, and a lot of things she asked for, he did. It just wasn't in the way that she thought it should have been. Like the fixing of the car, the bags, the door, all of that, the respect. Like I do agree with you, Tiffany, that he does need to grow up because there are some ways about him that are a little childish, like how he kept calling her sugar mama and stuff like that. Like you need to learn to read the room.
He's
He's
definitely still going to have to
no,
grow up.
And I think
no.
and I think that that's just and I also kind of think that that was a little bit of him being petty because he was mad about the child comment. And so I also think that he has a little bit of that in him, but I also feel like with time and them getting to know each other, I feel
right.
like they'll be okay.
I agree.
I don't agree with the fact that she needs to give him this and that because at the end of the day, at 4 months, you wouldn't have got it from me either. But
Period.
but I
Let me
wouldn't
not let
have
me
been
not say
so.
what I would give and not give.
We ain't mad at you, friend. Get it how you live, baby. But my thing is, I would have given him affection though. Like I would have hugged him. I would have kissed him because if you don't do it, you don't know how it's gonna be. Like my mama always told me, if a man asks you to marry him and you ain't sure, just say yes anyway. Because by the time it takes you to plan all this, you'll know whether or not you want to be with him. So if you can't do affection, just a little kiss, a little hug. Like the man ain't gonna jump you. Like Miles is not like that. He ain't gonna jump you the minute you give him a little peck. Like hug the man, give him a kiss. Like Miles is that person. He likes that type of affection. And then the friends is what did it for me. They were like, I don't know about this because they know they friend. And Karen is real like standoffish. And for that, and I think that they're both are gonna say yes on decision day. But I feel like it's gonna be a Courtney and Jason situation from the first season where they're gonna start resenting each other because they're gonna want different things. And one of them gonna end up leaving.
All
Listen,
right.
the way I feel about this whole thing, as far as like, when we're
Am I
talking
good?
about the masculinity
You're
and
back, Cliff.
hello, I'm
Yeah,
saying
go
hello
ahead.
like it's a tele.
I sound all right.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
sound
you
good,
sound okay.
Cliff. So the thing for me is that I like that Miles is happy in, and I know most of you guys are agreeing with that he's happy in what masculinity means for him, because a lot of the traits that we, know masculinity to be are quite toxic. I like the fact that he can do both. I don't, me personally, and this could be because I'm petty and I'm older than Miles, but like the whole cougar thing and all, like that's a joke. Like I'm 8 months
That's all a
younger than
joke.
my husband, and I call him a sugar daddy. 8 months younger than my husband, and I call him a sugar. Like it is. This is a joke. And she keeps saying permission slips and all of that. She said that last week. So
She
if you
did.
don't want
She
to be
said
called a
she said
cougar,
another joke last week. I can't remember what it was.
if you
So
don't want to be called
it's
a
about
cougar,
time you grew up or something like that.
yeah, like
Like that's petty. I don't. And then she know he's sensitive too. So it's like, why would you
She just
even
don't
go
like
there?
him, man.
Go ahead, Cliff.
Go ahead, Cliff.
She just don't. She said no, she just don't like him.
Uh,
That's really what it is. She just don't. It don't matter what he do, and she will probably get along better with somebody like Brandon. To be honest with you, that type of personality.
I can see
Miles
that.
is not gonna do it for her
Yeah.
She
because
likes the over the top
you're
energy.
not going to talk to Brandon, because Brandon is the type you're not going to talk to him anyway, and he will, as we know, he will check you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's more of her lane.
Somebody to put
Miles
her
is,
right in her
Miles is
place.
going to be like, why you did this? Miles, because Miles tried to put her in her place, but she left because she don't
Yep, and
respect
she
him.
got and she felt
That's
unsafe.
really what it is. She don't respect Miles.
I
Mm.
think it's a
Yeah,
little
that
different.
whatever.
Hold on, who's
Shit
down
trip.
here? Oh, friends. All
What?
right, you guys. It's after 9:30, so we about to wrap it up. I'm thinking that we might do episode. I think we might do Decision Day live. I'm thinking, or we might do. I think I might do Decision Day live because it'd
Like
just be
like a
easier if we
live
could all
like
watch
a
it
live watch.
together. Yeah, like a live watch. I'm thinking I might do that because that way we could just get all of it right then and there, straight to it.
Decision day or the reunion?
Decision Day.
We already know how decision day gonna go. I'm more excited for the reunion than
I
anything.
I
want the
know that's
reunion. That's
we
gonna be
all
Like,
want the
spicy.
reunion.
like
Oh,
I
it's gonna be lit. But I can't watch the reunion because on live because I need to be in it. Like that's gonna be one of the things where
Ah,
I
like you
can't
just.
okay.
interact with y'all while I'm trying to. I'm gonna be y'all gonna be looking at me like this the whole
I hope
time.
they get Kevin Frazier back to host. I think ain't he the
He
host? He
is
gonna be the host.
good.
No,
Yes,
he's not.
he is, but he isn't
Kevin
because I
does not. Kevin is okay when it comes to certain people, but he don't ask some of the questions that need to be asked. There's a
like he
lot of questions that he let just slide through that you be like, no, 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 get to it.
I
like
think he's better
Elizabeth.
than Jamie.
Oh well,
Yes,
Jamie sucks.
Yeah, Jamie ain't no good. Now, Kevin rode Michael hard, but he let Elizabeth escape. But we all know why he let Elizabeth escape because he didn't want
He
to,
he he let Katie get away with everything. He let Taylor
Oh yeah,
talk
but
herself
but
out of everything. He let
but
the
they need a
girls.
woman.
Right. They need someone that's not scared to dig into a woman. That's why Dr. Pepper was out there getting all of them together because she don't care. She don't care.
That's who needs to be the host. But I also feel like you got a lot of people, like Pastor Cal said, that it's hard to match black women because they have to find black men that are willing to be matched with black women. Because most black people who would do this show, they
They
across the
not your
board,
right. They not
yeah, they
our
ain't.
black men don't sign up for Married at First Sight.
They don't, because black people don't like to put their business on Front Street, and so
And plus,
me,
a lot of them sound funny, but a lot of black men right now are looking to be married. I would
they're
say.
not. They're not. Not
And
Hmm.
not
a
in the.
lot
Not,
of them don't want black women. They want, you know, mixed. They. A lot of black men are, right now are preferring, different
the the
nationalities and ethnicities, and they don't really
they,
do mixed couples on this show.
but they, and the thing of it is, and it's hard to find a black woman that will do that. Um, and to me, and it's hard to find a white woman that will get on TV and date a black man, and
Yeah,
so it's hard. I feel like in general, and then also I wish that it was still on FYI, because when it was on FYI, it was more realistic. They had to find somewhere to stay. They had to do a lot
In
of
the
real life
beginning, when it
stuff.
was only three couples, yeah.
Yeah, like they had to do a lot of real life stuff that
Come here.
they don't have to do now. And like the fact that this show is 2 hours long is crap. This show should have been over 3 episodes ago. Like when they had the pandemic, they should did okay episode of them filming themselves and then decision day. Like it don't take all that to me.
or
I just
even
feel
after the little road trip thing they did, like that could
yeah.
have been the end of it.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like Woody and Amani will stay together, and I feel like Karen and Miles are gonna stay together because you don't match if you ain't planning on staying together. Because Karen and Miles were matching. She had on their core dress and he had on the core Parker School. I saw that, and then
They
Woody and
always
Amani.
match though, which is crazy.
That's
All
why I
right.
feel like they're gonna stay together. Like if you, what man you know, I don't care how feminine, masculine, whatever Miles is, if he ain't messing with you, he ain't finna
Y'all ain't
match
gonna
you.
coordinate. Y'all ain't gonna coordinate.
Yeah, like y'all ain't gonna coordinate. Like, and he ain't reached the age where you just, like our parents' age where your daddy just wear what your mama picked out. Like he ain't that. So
Right.
to me, they gonna stay together, and I think the reason they gonna stay together is because she, like, physically, she is someone he's really attracted to,
Yeah.
and I also feel like Miles likes being rejected. Like and this is like the quote unquote therapist that I guess you could say. Most people who have clinical depression, they enjoy rejection
Mm,
because
So sad.
it gives them a reason to sit in their depression.
mm.
And to me, he ain't working because of Corona. He can't go into the school. And she, used the pandemic as an excuse. Well, baby, ain't no excuse for you just being cold. Like, you should have just told this man you didn't want him. And far as Woody and Amani, like, she got to stop saying I'm 50-50 because that breeds insecurity in a person.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, that
Or
breeds
it's just, I
insecurity.
think it's just, I don't even think
They're
that's
not gonna
how she
last.
feels.
Well, I mean, I already know their fate, but
What?
yeah, I already know Woody and Amani's fate because I'm friends with a friend of her. But to me,
No, 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 no spoilers over here. Don't say stuff
She's
like
not giving
that.
you a spoiler. She's not
no,
giving
I'm
you a
not giving you a
spoiler.
spoiler. I already know what happens with them. But to me, I feel like she needs to
What the
open her
heck?
mouth and
What
say,
is wrong with
like,
you?
this is what makes me uncomfortable. And like, I feel like he didn't fell in love so fast, but will he stay in love is the question. Because like,
He
when you
won't.
fall that fast, will you stay in
He
love?
won't. He won't. I've been saying
All
Woody's
right,
She's
fake.
gonna mess it up.
Hold on,
all
Chloe.
right.
Don't
No,
cut
no,
her.
Woody's not
Chloe,
fake.
hold
She's
on.
gonna mess it
Hold
up.
What?
on. Let Cliff talk because I don't want him to bring this energy into next week. What do you
Yeah,
have to
go,
say, Cliff?
Yes.
go ahead.
What you say? I ain't hear you.
I said we don't need you bringing this energy into next week. So what do you have to say so that we can
No, I
just
just
get
said
it
she gonna
out
mess it
there?
up. That's all.
No, I'm talking about with everything because I don't want to be
What do you
jumping
mean?
on lives and you throwing shade. Thank you, Kelsey. Kelsey got him together too when he tried to come at me.
Oh, that's not gonna stop. You might as well. You might as well get over that.
I'm
You might as
over
well get
it.
over
I
that.
don't want you.
If
I don't want to
anytime I see you, I'm throwing shots at you.
Listen,
So you
I just
just
ignore
let it
Cliff,
go.
honey. Cliff just say whatever he wants. You know, Cliff
You'll be all right.
Cliff really be sweet, y'all. Cause when I comment
You'll
on
be
something,
okay.
Cliff will like
You'll get
comment
used
under
to it.
my comments and be so nice. Cliff be playing with y'all. He really be being sweet on the
No,
low.
Cliff is like the best YouTube supporter you could have in the whole entire world. I promise
Yes, he
you.
is. He's so sweet.
But Cliff, I don't want to be going back and forth with you every day, every time. Sometimes I want to rest.
We just want to laugh. I just want to
Sometimes I
have
just want
fun
to
with
laugh and I
you.
want to rest.
But
Like
you,
You
not
know
every
if
how
you
like
keep
Mal said he just
disrespecting
want to have
Christina, what do you think will happen?
fun.
Chloe, are you
Alright.
gonna review Family Chantel?
I'm letting y'all know. I just want y'all to know after the reunion, I'm gonna rub it in y'all face. That's all I got to say.
All
What
right.
in our face? Christina?
You say review the Family Chantel?
Christina being right.
At
Yes,
this
I love
point,
that show. Franny, do you
Me
watch that?
too.
what
Listen,
show?
Family Chantel.
You think I could pick up right now, or you think I should like? You think I should just pick it up, like just right where we at?
Yeah, because you ain't really missed much. Like, did you watch last season?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched the whole. I love the Family Chantel.
Yeah,
This
like
season they brought some other family members in, right?
yeah. The older brother then came with his wife that he got married to from the Philippines, which he he a little controlling because he came and got her at the club. And
Oh,
then
wait, don't say it all, girl. I gotta go watch it.
oh, okay. You only missed. Well, it's been 3 episodes. It was episode tonight, so you only missed 3 episodes, so you ain't missed much.
Oh,
But
good.
yeah, but it's good. And then I wanted you to review Sisters too, but I don't know if you watched it.
But the thing,
I've never watched it.
what I'm into right now, and the show's already done, and like I wish Lorenzo was here, but like I watch Love Island. I watched the UK version, and I always watch the UK version, and now I'm watching. Well, I finished the US version. It's finished, but like they are on my neck. Like I gotta check it every day. Like I'm on top of the couples. Like I'm obsessed with it. Like I've watched the show like 3 times at this
Is it
point.
really good? I've seen some of the UK version, but I like the Australian version of Married at First Sight better though. I'm not
I
even gonna
can't do
front.
that. They just too. It's too much.
It's too. That was too much for me. Like the back to back episodes, all the drama, all the couples. It was a lot to keep up with.
Yeah, they did have too many couples. I will agree with that. It was
It
too
was a
many of them.
lot.
I love
Yeah.
me some Love Island though. Like my husband is like, you
Oh,
still
I just
watch?
thought about Franny.
Yeah.
Franny and Chloe is to both of y'all is about something I said earlier about going in your mate's phone.
Yes.
Are y'all not being that y'all married? Are y'all not allowed to just pick up your mate phone and go through it without it being an issue?
I can.
I can.
I'm talking about the actual art of snooping. Like looking to find something.
So what you said that you shouldn't be snooping in people's phones? I wasn't here for that part.
Yeah, we were joking about when Amani said she felt something, so she wanted to go through his phone, but
That
then
was
she
her
said it was a joke.
insecurity.
Yeah, it was two different sides. She felt it, so she wanted to see what she was feeling, but then she tried to make it a joke to avoid the argument.
No, and my thing is, I'm a Scorpio, like Woody's a Scorpio, and ain't no joking with us. It's either you is or you ain't. Like if you want to look for something, just ask me, and I'll give you my phone. But to me, I feel like that married man gonna pay for Woody gonna pay for some of that stuff that married man did to her.
This is
I
true.
agree with that.
Like
This is true.
just like Miles is paying and Henry's paying and Olivia's paying and Brett's paying, they all are paying for something. And Amelia, she just in the cloud. She wanted to be on TV, which that was really just disrespectful, and like I just can't. But no, you don't be going through nobody's phone. And my thing is, if you find something, what you gonna do? Like
That's why I say in the review. Only check if you're ready to leave.
That's what I'm saying. Like, like he's like,
No, what?
don't. Yeah, only check if you're ready to leave, because what's the point? Now you sitting up here mad and miserable, and he's still chilling. Like, cause he know in a week or two you gonna get over this. So, and for me, as much as he was up her butt, I don't really see him entertaining nobody. Now he probably had some old stuff,
That's
you
what.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had, and it could have been up until a week before, a day before the wedding. Now, me personally, would I be a little upset? Yeah, but that was before my time. So you don't owe me no loyalty. Now, if it happened during me, then yeah, we're gonna have a conversation about that. And but if it was before
Can
me,
y'all
if
hear
it
me?
was, yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you, Cliff.
we can hear you now. Oh
You
man,
went
you
out
going in
again.
and out.
You
All
went
right, you
out.
guys know. But I'm gonna have to let everybody go. I'm getting ready.
No,
I gotta work
what I
tomorrow
was
morning.
asking, is it okay to go? Will it be an issue to pick up your mate's phone? That's all I was asking.
Oh no. We said I said no. I can pick up my husband's phone anytime. I got the passcode and everything.
I can too, but my issue is going to actively snoop to try
Okay,
to
that's all I
find
wanted to know.
something.
Oh. Okay.
All right, I thought it was gonna be something like
I thought
big.
we had breakthroughs.
Hmm, gotcha.
All
But
right,
you guys, yes,
y'all.
I'm getting ready to go to. I gotta eat and get ready for work tomorrow. It's been real. I had so much fun with y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited. Go check out
We
my review or put a ring on it because we about to dig into that. That's gonna be really, really good. And
I
we
want
on
to try that
episode.
show.
It's
when
episode
hold
one,
on, but
season one. The
Chloe,
review is up. Watch it. Enjoy it. Yes. Huh, Cliff? Cliff.
Review ready
when
to
are you doing your
love.
1,000 sub celebration?
I'm trying to do that sometime this weekend.
Your 1,000 sub celebration.
After this weekend coming up, like hopefully Saturday when I'm off of work. Why? What happened?
I don't know. No,
I
yeah,
think he just want everybody to know when it is, so everybody can be here for it.
You said,
yeah,
am I doing Ready for Love?
Yes.
So this is my thing. I want to do Ready for Love, but I feel like is the Ready for Love and Married at First Sight at this point is so
Lorenzo.
oversaturated with reviewers.
N-
It's like
yeah,
so
and Lorenzo should never
oversaturated
be on
that
a week during the
being
week.
a new YouTuber is hard to gain
get
new
views.
audience when people already get who they have. So it's like I'm trying to branch out. That's why I want to do like put a ring on it. That's why I might pick up Family Chantel, like something that everyone isn't overdoing.
Yeah, I haven't seen any reviews on Family Chantel. I thought about doing some of those, but I got so much going on that I don't think I can commit to like a video a week. But I think you should do that. And then I haven't seen that many on Sisters either. I seen Bonnie Blue do one.
Only Bondi. I only seen Bondi doing it.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think Sisters would be a good one for you to pick up. Um, Ready to Love, I think, put a ring on it. And then I don't see that many on Love After Lockup,
I
but
can't
at
I
this,
watch
think
that show.
Millennium and Mom do that.
yeah, they
Millennium
I
and
do
Mom
can't
do
do
that.
Love
Love
After
After
They
Lockup.
Lockup.
they do that. Yeah, I kind of go in and out with that, but
Yeah.
no.
I binge
Uh
watch it like when I have a day off, but I don't go looking for it.
I can't watch that show.
But I will
no.
binge
It makes
watch
me
it.
uncomfortable.
Once I put it on, I go right into it. But I don't go like watch it during the season. That's the only thing with that show with me.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I mean, do y'all want to keep this live going? Because I can put a link up if Chloe has to go.
I do have to go. But let me tell y'all. So depending on how this episode of Ready for Love goes, will depend on if I pick it up or not.
I would watch
Um,
it. I mean, that's that when the show was on last season, I wanted to see reviews on it. I didn't
Yeah,
see
I
them.
did as well. And I think the only one that did it was Darlinda.
yeah,
Yeah,
but now it's everybody's doing it. No,
But
Bonnie did it last year too.
I
only
think you
seen
should do.
Talisa do it.
Well, I seen Ready to Love. I seen Darlinda and Talisa do it. I think you should
That's
do
the
at
only
least
two I've
maybe
seen.
1 or 2 episodes to see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then
I think I'm gonna do next episode. I couldn't do the matchmaking special. It was too many people to meet, and for them to kick off 2 people after tomorrow, it was pointless. I was like, no, I'm not naming all these people to lose 3 in the next episode. No.
yeah, I would say do 1 or 2 episodes. See if you can get over 200, and then if it works for you, then we love to see it. Cause
Right.
Okay, well, if I put it out, y'all better be
I'll
clicking.
click. I'll watch it a
y'all
few
look,
times. I love that stuff.
y'all make sure y'all leave a like, because it shouldn't be 20 likes, so we can have more than that in this chat.
Right.
But I really do appreciate you guys. Don't forget, go check out Put a Ring on It. And I'm going to look out for Ready to Love, and maybe Family Chantel. So I really appreciate you guys for joining me. I can't wait till we get into this conversation with this decision day and reunion coming up. Until next time, you guys, peace.
Bye.
Bye.